Alrighty. So, in the last session of Edge of the Empire, we stopped mid-session. And we stopped as you guys had just gotten away from an Imperial patrol with the prisoner that you had rescued from the prison here. You've swarmed. You swarmed. Lols. You've gotten away from the patrols and you've hidden yourself away in a new city district that sprung up next to the village. This is known as the Quasar district. It's almost all prefabs and industrial stuff. Most of this stuff wasn't here a few months ago. The Imperials have gone to full occupation mode, and as part of their trying to win hearts and minds, they built better quote-unquote accommodations. That has led to this very new city sprawl. You've already seen all this because this is the sprawl you would have walked through getting to the prison. The impound yard is in this sector, but you just parked this APC here because you weren't sure if you could just roll up in it. I think you guys were talking about not using it last time. And you guys have a moment to catch your breath here next to this rather shady bar that you guys have parked the APC next to.
Is the lady with us?
She's in the vehicle. She's conscious, but she's exhausted and she's been being tortured and stuff, so she's not super active.
Is this a bar?
It is a bar.
Well, guys, we should go in here. No, I'm just... Let's go have a drink. We did great. Right in the middle of being chased. Let's go have a beer.
You fucking moron.
Alright, well, I guess,
Pain's in.
going to get a drink?
Yeah, why not? I've never done that before.
I don't think you could do it if you wanted to.
That's racist.
You guys have had this exact conversation before.
Fucking racist.
He even artificially drank whiskey just to prove that he could.
Mm-hmm. Didn't absorb any of it though. All right.
We gotta ditch that big thing that looks like we're Imperial agents.
Yeah. Can I take a look at the vehicles here and see what would suit our needs?
So yeah, you see two swoop bikes. Those are Flare S swoops, pretty standard fare. They're painted up nice, but once over, you'd say they're pretty stock. There's a V35 and a Flash Speeder. Both of those are two-seaters. Actually, I think the V35 might hold 4.
How many people do we have?
2, 4,
6 and a
6,
Jawa.
7. Yeah.
He's a Jawa though.
I can put him in my backpack. He's not here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jawa, Sonya starts coming out of the speeder, dragging the Jawa by the feet, and she's like, "I think it's dead." She kicks it a little bit.
Pulse.
It's alive.
It's not dead. What's wrong with it?
It smells like it's dead.
It's not. It's not conscious.
Is its vital signs safe?
It's not going to die.
Okay.
Not.
It appears to be unconscious.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack to keep it safe.
Okay.
It's a bag of holding with 10 minutes of air.
It's got a snorkel. It's like I planned for this.
So we could take all the vehicles here in front of the bar.
There's also foot traffic, and it's worth noticing that, like I said, I couldn't put pedestrians in because we were at too many objects on this map. But there are people milling about. It's not isolated here. You would be seen doing this. There's people walking the streets. It's a city.
Are there a bunch of people around the APC?
No. So you've pulled down an alleyway with the APC. There are people back there. There's some bums and a couple of drunks. There's teenagers throwing up in the dumpster, and it's not completely isolated. But no one seems to be paying you any particular mind.
Randall, can you burn down the APC?
I'm
What's
sure I
that, burn?
Well, burning is easier than exploding, right?
Hold up. Aren't we in the middle of a district, like a city place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just park it.
Yes, as much as I'm okay with it making this thing explode, I don't know if we really need to do that. I think we just walk and nobody will think twice about it.
I mean, I get that. I just wanted to fuck up more Imperial stuff. Okay, you don't want to burn it down. That's fine.
Hey, didn't we also park our ship in a Imperial compound? I think that's wouldn't an Imperial APC be the thing that should go into it and get it?
I think the problem is that we were made in the APC. They knew we were in the APC. So if we ditch the APC, we might have more time to get away, or could be
I'm not going to make you.
conspicuous.
I'm not going to make you do a perception check, but you also ran that APC through a building. So as you look at it, there's like these side things are kind of hanging off, and there's gouges down one side. There's blaster marks on the other side. It's not exactly in pristine condition.
I should. So do I still have the key, or do we hotwire this thing? We had the key.
You had the key.
We had both the keys. I'm going to hand the key to a teenager in the alley.
Oh, I like it.
All right.
So
I'll go with you. I'll go with you, and I'll offer him some drugs.
Hey, kid. This is going to be a fun evening for you. Here you go.
Yeah, you're dressed as an Imperial stormtrooper.
I sure am. Long live the Empire.
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to go up and take the kid's shoulder like a father would, and give him a little dose of something that will really put some pep in his step.
Monster straight to the veins.
Yeah, sure, that's what it is.
Okay.
Not cocaine or whatever the nearest equivalent is. He's gonna survive it probably.
Roll me a D100, please.
Straight adrenaline. It's just Vol adrenaline that you picked up somewhere.
$98.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So
that is the purified good shit.
So like he was so drunk and stupid that when Dex walked up to him and handed him the keys, like he didn't have time to react. So he puts the key in his hand and he's like just looking at it, vomit running down his cheek from where he was, throwing up in the dumpster. And then Payne comes by and just like that'll do right in his neck. And suddenly his eyes just go whoop, and they're just pure pupil, and like he's like huh huh huh, and then he's like, "You boys like Mexico?" and jumps in the speeder, lights and sirens, whole 9 yards, comes just tearing ass down the alleyway.
Does he hit anybody?
He doesn't hit anybody, but he hits everything that he can.
Oh man.
He slides into these are like self-storage units. He like slides into them, is like ripping the doors off as he comes down here. We'll say he goes down this way, peels down this street, and just off into the sunset.
All right, Captain. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I think I made your plan work great.
Yeah, that's teamwork right there.
Probably
Some synergy.
the closest to teamwork we've ever had.
I don't think so. I think we're a pretty good team when you've scheduled my BMs,
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's different. That's not teamwork. That's just me bossing you around while you are the boss.
I don't see it that way. I'm using you as a tool. You're helping me. That's what robots are. Tools.
Right. I am a tool.
Oh, it's so easy. Okay, we need to go.
Say, I can clip that.
But yes, I shall remember that for quite some time.
Right?
Yeah. I'm not sure how long he's going to remember it, but yes.
Like a crescent wrench. We need a bigger vehicle, or we can all take separate vehicles, but we should get GTFO.
So you guys walked through this general area on your way here.
Yeah.
It is walkable, but it's a hell of a walk. There were also probe droids and shit patrolling the streets. So...
Okay, I know this is going to sound weird, but I almost want to ditch this armor and go get into my skivvies. I'd probably be less conspicuous, but it's just a thought.
So
you said this is a 4-seater?
This one, I think, is a 4-seater. That one's a 2-seater.
Okay, so we could all fit-
basically in the front of this bar, you have 2 motorcycles, a regular sedan, and a 2-seater Miata.
Yeah, I say we go for the regular sedan and the 2-seater Miata.
Yeah, I agree.
And also, if there's any other bums here in the alley, convince them
There
for
are
like
other people in the alley. You want to do a perception check?
Sure.
Give me a 2 purple perception check for wandering down the alley.
Which direction do we need to go to get back to our ship?
So you guys had come straight down this road.
Just straight down it. Okay.
Yeah. But you don't know if you can get back in that way.
Yeah.
So Randall's walking through the alley, just kind of looking at the scenario, and he notices that there's a whole group of people back here. Or sorry, there's a person back here, and they've got stuff.
Oh man, I could make the vibrosaw attachment.
I think you're scary enough.
So there's a lady in the back alley named Vampire who's selling things.
I'm not back here. I shouldn't look in here.
You can walk back there if Randall can tell you he's back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody named Vampire who's selling shit back there.
What, she got cars? I'll walk back there.
It doesn't look like cars, but
And let's step away from the main road.
Probably a good idea.
Oh,
I'm gonna bring
sorry, that's
Sonya.
off the books. How do we get the off the books inventory?
Pass a streetwise check.
Streetwise. Hold on.
Machine, I'm going to need you to take point. Just make sure you're not followed.
Take point, make sure not follow. You mean rear guard?
Yeah, rear guard.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm not a military guy.
If she sees machine, it's going to make your streetwise check a little bit more difficult. Actually, if you haven't taken off your armor, it's going to make your check more difficult.
What's the difficulty of the streetwise check?
It's 1 red, 1 purple if a stormtrooper shows up.
What if it's before the stormtrooper shows up?
He was back here before I was here.
It's 2 purples. Okay, so she's showing you the explicit goods when the stormtrooper walks around the corner, and still roll your check there, Dex.
Oh, streetwise?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't going to go well. Mine's a red and a purple?
Yep. That's not a terrible failure. She starts to pull a blaster as soon as Dex comes around the corner.
I would say he's with me.
She takes a look at Dex. Dex, are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to take my helmet off.
That's the right thing to do. And she's like, oh. Hey, you're Umbaran. Hey, haven't I met you before?
You look familiar. What race is she?
Umbaran. She's a vampire.
So she claims to be Umbaran. Dex is the only person who would know that she's not.
Yeah, that doesn't look right. Most Umbarans look like Vin Diesel.
Are you gonna comment on that, or are you just gonna let it slide? I mean, she looks close enough to Umbaran that she could be like a racial cousin. Enough that every other race wouldn't notice.
Right.
It's a ranged light grenade launcher?
Yeah, that's the one that Clax has, right?
God, that's insane.
Where is it?
It's in the explicit shit.
Yeah, it's the Zerka Boomer one, right?
Yeah, and then there's a HH-50 blaster pistol.
Yeah, that's where the good shit is. She's gonna be like, so the Boomer there, the grenade launcher, that's favored by, it was favored by Alliance combat engineers who prefer to demolish as much as put together. They left some behind on a battlefield not far from here.
So is it her facial tattoos? They're not tattoos, are they?
It's her eyes. They are tattoos.
Okay.
but her eyes are not right for Umbarans. She's not exactly the same, but she's close. Her skin also isn't quite the same pale complexion. Like, her skin is pale, but it's like pigmented slightly differently. She's close enough to fool everyone but you.
Right. But you said she looks familiar. Have I met her before?
So you have actually met her before. You've actually bought stuff from her before. She's a traveling weapons merchant. And you guys ran into her on Noctal.
Okay.
It was like the second episode of this campaign. It's worth noting that she also buys shit.
Oh, that's good to know. Oh, I didn't pass my streetwise check. I can't look in there.
It's cool. Only one person has to get access to it.
Oh.
But she's kind of an underworld contact. It's not just what she's selling that could be valuable.
I should get her number.
You want to roll a charm check?
Tender or anything? Yeah, sure.
Oh man,
I swipe. All right. I have no idea. I had a date in 2021. It's been 12 years.
It's not easy. Okay, so her. It's gonna be 2. It's 2
Good.
across the board, so it's 2 difficulty.
I get 2 yellows and a blue. You said 2 purples?
Yep. Okay. She gives you her comm code. She even winks at you a little bit.
How hard would it be for her to get a hold of a pair of blast knuckles?
Those aren't uncommon, are they?
I don't know. Hold on.
I don't think they are.
Rarity 6.
Do you need them today or eventually?
I think I can have. I think we discussed having clean and.
Yeah, it's something that can be made on your ship. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's probably a smarter move.
You guys hear the sound of sirens going on and distant crashing, almost explosion-like sounds.
But it's a teenager.
Hey, that kid's got crazy reflexes, so. But still, Captain, we should get out of here.
Hey, Captain, your new friend over there, she's got some substantial heavy weapons in here. I'm pretty sure this planet is under lockdown. Ask her if she knows a way off the planet.
While we're on the substantial heavy weapons thing, remember, you're only armed with that molecular steto and your gauntlets. I don't know if you care. You might not care.
Yeah, you want to buy anything?
Also, I don't think Covetti has a weapon either.
GM's distracting you. We have to go.
Yeah, we do need to get out of here, but I've got her comm, so... Oh, just real quick, does she know of a place that we could get a vehicle? A better vehicle than 2 vehicles.
So she takes a look at you. Between you and Payne, and Machine is probably not visible at the edge. She's like, how much is it worth to you? And what kind of vehicle?
I mean, we're just trying to get back to the ship. So just a land speeder that could fit all of us?
She's like, okay. She's like, ship. Is your ship one of the impounded ships?
Captain, we need a ride more than we need a car.
I guess we could take a ride. Is there an Uber or something that we could call?
She's like, hold on a sec. Let me back up you a second. Is your ship one of the impounded ships that's in the yard over across the block?
I believe that is the case. Yeah, that's our ship.
That's not impounded.
Is it?
Yeah, no, our ship's not impounded. We literally just landed. We can fly away.
This is the impound yard.
Okay, tracking now. Then no, we are not impounded.
Interesting. You guys look very capable. Perhaps we could help each other.
Looks can be deceiving. But yes, let's try.
Filling me with confidence. I can probably get you a speeder that can carry us all over to the impounded security yard. I can't get past the Imperials there, but I can probably get you there. I have a slight conundrum, though, that you might be able to help me with.
Listening.
So, my ship was impounded. And without a ship, it's very difficult to move contraband to and from planet. Also, with the increased Imperial presence, I'm not positive I want to be on this particular world anymore. Perhaps you could help me get my ship out of impound. I can pay, of course.
Sure. Yeah, we can do this.
That
Let
was
me
easy.
study this. Yeah, let me study this map. Dex is susceptible to pretty women, so...
That I'm not sure taking a mission before we finish this mission is necessarily the...
Pain. We got this. It's okay. It's alright.
If Pain had eyebrows, he would raise them. Instead, he just glares at you the same way he would if he was staring at you or looking.
Yeah. No expression on your face whatsoever.
Well, I have no face.
He's got like a little Cylon eye, and it goes to one side and just kind of bounces there for a second, and then comes back.
Because we gotta go. She's gotta go. We can help each other out here. She's got a vehicle, so we can get over there on the DL. And I'm trying to remember what's over there. How's your ship impounded? You can't just walk over there and fly it away? They'd shoot you down?
It's
Oh yeah.
It's
There's this AT over here.
It's full of contraband. It's been impounded because I brought this stuff onto the planet, and there's a lot more of it on the ship.
Gotcha.
Or at least there was. They've had it so long now, they might have removed it. God, I hope they didn't. That's a lot of money.
Which one is her ship?
Drop you off and make a distraction, or you need us to kill everything there?
The second option is preferable.
Okay, well, we should get moving.
We are capable.
All
Which
right.
ship is hers?
The fire spray. Tiny red one.
The Boba ship.
So a Jango ship.
Jango ship, yeah. Okay, so... These barriers around here, how do these work? Would I know?
Yeah, they're force field generators. Unless you're going to blow up one of the generators, they're very notoriously difficult to get down. Otherwise, they wouldn't be very good at their job as security barriers.
Did they keep things in a dome, or is it just like a wall?
It's just a wall.
What's this tower? Security tower. It's got weapons on it.
So the security towers are mainly sensor towers. There's probably one or two stormtroopers in each of them with automated, there's cameras in 360 degrees that are looking for people doing shady shit they're not supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh.
This would burn our Lambda's already questionable...
Security ID, name tag, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
we don't have a good name tag. We just have a ship that looks like all of the other ships, and we're just going to calmly fly beside it and hope that nobody asks us any question.
But this is the difference of just calmly flying away versus...
Well, that's what
Blow
we
the
have to
ship
do right now. We still can't say, hey, this is Lambda Shuttle 5, taking off. We'd have
Right,
to say,
right.
thanks, bye.
But the captain wants to also take out the opposition so the young lady here can get her ship.
Yes, because
Doesn't-
when we leave, we are blowing this joint. Do you understand? Like, we've got a prisoner escaped with us. We're not fucking coming back here and being all buddy to the Empire anyway. We're GTFOing. So if we can make a couple different distraction things happen, like here in the impound, and then we can fly away too, and we all just get out at the same time.
We still need to casually fly past the blockade, because that's what it's here to do, is prevent us from doing that very specific get out.
Machine and Covetti kind of push everyone back into the alley a little bit from the outside, because you guys are having this conversation in here, and they look a little concerned, and then you hear, God dang it, why can't this work right? And then you hear the chunk sound as an ATST is making rounds on the street right outside the bar.
Oh man, can we ride in that?
If you could figure out a way to get in it.
Yeah, we could get in that.
Artemis could have done it.
Chunk.
That guy was a real captain. That's what my logs tell me.
Oh man, Artemis probably could have done it.
Yeah, him and Wraith did that many times. Cut a hole in the top, went in there, fucked shit up.
Oh, now we got stompy noises. All right, Vampire, you got a ride? We can start heading over there. I mean, this is gonna get messy, but I think we just start shooting. You guys have weapons and stuff? No?
Cavetti's gonna be like, I need a blaster.
Okay, I'll buy a blaster.
I would suggest the grenade launchers, Captain.
You know, if you look, you'll see that you picked up some stuff when you were at the prison. It's pretty sure you did.
I did.
I thought you did. I thought this crate right here this bag right here was stuff you picked up there.
I picked up some stuff.
I mean, I thought you guys did. I could be wrong.
I'll hand Cavetti this sonic rifle, unless she'd rather have this E11.
Either way, just whatever you're gonna give her, put it right here on the side table next to the Mobec transport, so I can see what she's using.
Does she have? I don't really care.
Does she have a ranged heavy skill?
She does not have either of those skills. She's not that kind of. I mean, she has some combat training, but she's not like a soldier.
Where do you want it?
Just put it.
I mean, Princess Leia could shoot things.
Yes.
Wait, you took my E11?
No, I have my own E11 I got from this pack of shit. Oh.
That's my character sheet, man.
Damn it. Nope, that's not it either.
Give me
All
my
right,
E11
whatever.
back.
I thought that was my sheet. It's really confusing.
Yours has the green name in front of it.
It's still confusing.
Alright, I don't mind. I'll give her this sonic rifle, though. I'm not going to use it.
Okay. Well, here's your E11, the sonic rifle. She don't care. Okay. So Vamp rolls up with a panel van and starts loading her shit into it while you guys are having your conversation about what you're gonna do.
I'll help her pack. I'll step up.
Pretty ladies,
Romantic.
pretty ladies moving stuff into the truck, and you gotta help, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at Waz and be like, all right, well, the captain's finally distracted. We should probably come up with an actual effective plan.
Clearly not thinking with the correct head today.
Yes, I've heard of a medical procedure that's been used where you apply force to the area between the legs and it relieves blood flow. I don't know that I should do that, as it could cause permanent reproductive. Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good idea. I should do it.
You have a chance.
Go
you
ahead,
can go ahead
Waz.
and come up with something.
Go ahead, Waz. I know you want to speak.
I was looking at the so we need to sneak into a impound yard. We need to steal a ship from the impound yard, and potentially we could get out of here. And then is her ship hyperspace capable?
Yes.
Is there anything on our ship that we need?
No. Other than a ship that holds all of you, because while her ship is hyperspace capable, not everyone's going to fit.
Yeah, but there's lots of other Lambda shuttles.
There sure are, and one is just as good as another.
that are in better shape than ours. Why don't we just take one of those? You know, take out the combat droid or whatever it is that's going to be blocking our way, and this repulsor tank. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah.
Is there some kind of curfew? Do we have to be not outside? Is there? I'm asking more the lady as she's packing things up.
So there's no curfew. There are people on the streets. Now, obviously, the impound yard itself is a secure area. But there's, like, speeders and stuff on the streets. The ATSTs are freely walking up and down the streets, as are Imperial Repulsor APCs and shit. You guys can actually see the APC, if you're loading the van, on the other side of these water tanks. You see it going down the other street, opposite of you. So there is a very strong presence.
We should see what the Vamp is willing to give us as far as armament or explosives to maybe make this go a little better. There's a bit of opposition at the lot.
She's like, I'm willing to contribute some detonite charges and grenades if you need them.
Right on. That's what I was looking for.
I always figure that Randall can like shit that kind of stuff out.
He absolutely can. He could probably make he could probably make that out of stuff he can find in these dumpsters.
Yeah.
But if you give it to him, he can make better shit.
I mean, maybe. Randall, you want some explosive stuff?
That's a stupid question.
Does it bear shit in the woods?
That's like asking a cokehead if he wants some crack. Of course he wants some crack.
Yes, I would like some. I would love some stuff to make some more explosions.
You want some pop fizz? All right. Well, yeah. Let's make that deal. And I'm all for stealing a different Lambda. We don't need our Lambda, which that's very true. Second, if she has all this contraband, did she come in and get caught? That was the problem. She tried to make it through the blockade.
So, if you're gonna ask her this question, I'm assuming.
Yeah. While we're loading up,
She's gonna be like, yeah. So, I unloaded the stuff I thought I could sell here. I showed up to the site with my buyer. They'd all been shot dead by stormtroopers. I decided it wasn't a good place to be. I went to go back to my ship, and there were already stormtroopers all over my ship, and they were moving into the impound yard. And I've been, well, here ever since.
rough. Who were you supposed to meet?
I didn't have an actual name for the contact. But I had coordinates. He's supposed to be a part of the local resistance here. But
Probably somebody I know. Then.
If you say that, she's like, sorry, it's a tough business.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna put my helmet back on. Look like a stormtrooper again. I could drive with everybody in the back of the panel van, right? I know a stormtrooper wouldn't normally drive a vehicle like this.
No,
Or
they would
would
normally.
they?
They would not. No,
Okay.
but you might be able to bluff your way out of it. You just need a really good
Yeah.
check.
It's called.
This full of contraband, and I'm bringing it into the impound lot. It's a completely honest fucking thing to say.
I was gonna go drinking, but yeah, that works too. We lost our tank. Some teenager all hopped up on drugs.
Yeah. But this is the teenager's van, so I'm bringing it to the impound lot. I don't know. We could figure something out. I just can't wait until they open the back of the panel van and Payne is sitting there.
It's all black and a little light where his eyes are comes on.
Yeah, just two little red orbs.
It's a line now.
The doctor is in.
So Cavetti's going to be like, so are we trying to sneak our way in, or are we trying to do like a coordinated attack? Because if we're going to do a coordinated attack, we got to do something about the reinforcements they're going to call first.
Yeah, I was going to sneak our way in. That's probably going to be our safer bet. Okay, so lore-wise, in a fight, what would win, the repulsor tank or the ATs?
That's a tough bet. So they both have the same weapon as a primary weapon. However, the ATST has better armor, mobility, high ground, and secondary weapons. So probably the ATST.
I gotcha. Okay.
Can Randall just rig some mines?
I'm sure he can. We can roll for that.
If Randall rigs some mines, then all he has to do is, mine the entrance to this place when we pass through, and that'll take care of everything. Ish.
You want to cut the floor out of the van so you can place the mine while we're sitting there?
Yeah, that seems like the way to do it.
That's actually a really good idea. And I don't think it's going to kill everything, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, it'll stop a few things probably.
Let's burn a hole in the bottom of the truck.
It'll work on the ATSTs at a minimum. All right.
If you make a bunch of them, we can just lay them out randomly.
So let's talk about what Randall wants to do to make his mines. So what you have to work with at the moment is a Mark IV fragmentation grenade and a detonite charge, plus anything you have in your inventory. You've got a few things.
Yeah. What else can I get in this dumpster here? Again, I do have 2 ranks of Utini.
I like it. Roll me.
Maybe I only have 1 rank of Utini.
You have 2.
No, I have 2. I have 2 ranks of
You
Utini.
have 2.
It's too bad you can't just throw the Jawa in the dumpster and be like, find stuff.
You could do that.
His head smacks against the dumpster and he falls more asleep.
We just close the lid on the dumpster and walk away.
So roll me a 2 purple check for dumpster diving.
Is it?
I downgraded it once for your because there were no blacks, so I just downgraded the difficulty.
Okay. Is it?
It's perception.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah. No, you don't really find anything that's usable as an explosive. You do find the stuff that you would need to make it like you can make either a physical pressure sensitive mechanism, but you find one thing you could use to make it remote control as well. So you could make 1 remote detonation circuit.
All right, I'll go for the 1 remote detonation circuit.
Okay. You can make, by splitting up the detonite charge damage-wise, you can make 5, that's 3, 4. You can make 4 landmines that would be adequate to destroy the foot of an ATSD, in your estimation.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that.
Does this thing still work? Sure does. Okay, so hold on. Let me give you 4 of these. There you go. 4 landmines.
Oh, can I trigger an explosion real quick? Just to see it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm saving these.
So what I do when I put them on the map is I usually sink them into the ground, so all you see is a little brown token on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And that shade of brown is roughly the same shade as the Tatooine sand map I have.
It's also it's the brown of the pilot of whatever it's driving that hits it,
Yes,
Yeah.
that too.
or at least his pants.
You can. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Alrighty.
Eat. Oh, that just keeps going. That's loop. Okay.
Yeah, if you had to unloop, it just keeps going. Alrighty, so you've got your mines. They're makeshift, but they work. One of them is on a detonation circuit that is attached to Randall's comlink.
I'm
So I
trying to-
guess some landmines.
For the record, each of these does 5 planetary scale damage, and it's breach 1.
That means a player would lose 10 soak and 50 hit points.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and put it on me. I'm gonna wing out in a blaze of glory. Just kidding.
So I'm going to ask Randall a couple questions too. Since we've established how powerful they are, for the pressure panel on the top, how sensitive did you make that? If a person steps on it, is it going to go off? If it's how sensitive are they?
It is not sensitive enough to where if a person steps on it, it'll go off. It's more than that. It's
Okay. That does mean that it won't go off if repulsor vehicles go over it. But you don't have to worry about a stormtrooper stepping on it and wasting your charge.
yes.
And he's got a remote trigger on it.
He does. Well, one of them. He's got one of them.
One of them.
The one that's red is the remote triggerable one.
Yeah. The goal is to put that in the middle of all of them, so when I remote trigger it, it sends the other 3 off if needed.
Yeah, would they chain react like that?
Yeah, they'll frat if they're too close together.
Domino.
Excuse me.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. So you guys have loaded up the truck. This ATST has made it all the way around. Is now going down this street.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You hear the sound of a repulsor vehicle, and you see another APC is coming through.
Is it another APC, or do we see a crazy teenager just wigging out in the front seat?
It's not a crazy teenager, but there is this glow on the horizon, like something barely big is on fire.
Ooh. Can we make the truck into a bag so we can go ahead and get in it and start moving? I'm
Sure.
sure vampires done.
That should do it.
Are there any non-humans out, or is it all just humans walking the street?
So it's a mix. It's about 50-50 humans and non-humans. But you do notice that the non-humans are getting harassed a little more. Like, a pack of humans might stumble by drunk and the stormtrooper van just goes by. A pack of non-humans goes by and the stormtrooper van stops and a couple of troopers get out and ask for all their IDs.
Fucking racists. They're worse than you, Captain.
Yes, that's why we don't like them.
Hey,
Can
is
you
this a
unlock
water
me?
tower?
It is. Those are water tanks, yes. Well, water and sewage.
Is there a if I ask Randall to find a stress point, can you make it so that it slowly crumples and 30, 40 seconds after we pull off it tumbles?
The tower or the tanks?
Well, obviously the tower, so that the tanks go boom.
Randall, you want to try that?
Sure. Yeah. I can look and see if I can find a weak point in this tower.
Okay. I suggest having the van loaded up and ready to go.
Yeah, in case it goes wrong.
Engines running.
What about these mines? Are we putting these in the truck or?
Oh god, yes. Let's do it.
That's a very strange statement. Yes, that will be.
It's because we could TPK all of us right the fuck now.
Yep.
One bad roll.
Well, no, Randall'd live.
Hey guys, Where'd the rest of the party go? It's just me. What's happening, guys?
I'm the captain now. Everybody roll characters.
I could make my Wall-E robot.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, so you tell me the sequence of events, and I'll tell you the checks. Don't everybody speak at once.
Oh, I thought Randall was doing the tower thing.
I tell Randall my idea, and then he goes and does it.
Okay.
So is the goal for the truck as we drive the truck by to hit a weirdish spot on the tower and try to the tower collapse all these other tanks? Is that the goal?
I imagine you taking out your tool belt and like cutting.
You want to basically cut a stress point so that it's not going to happen immediately, but it is in the course of the next 30 seconds to a minute. It's going to collapse, sending water and sewage, ideally everywhere.
Okay.
You don't want to do it wrong because you're under it.
Yes, I would. Yes. All right.
That's why I wanted sequence of events. I wanted where the van was, where you were, and what happened.
I cut something, and after I cut something, I jump into the van. Okay. And again, the goal is to cut something that.
I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. I want to know whether or not the van's moving and you have to hop in it while it's moving. Like, did Dex just start driving as soon as you started cutting? Are you on the clock? Are you under pressure doing this? Or did he wait for you to finish and then leave? In which case, if you get it wrong, is it going to fall in the van? Like, so that's what I want to know.
I moved the van closer to the road, and then I'm now waiting for him. I'm also trying to block the line of sight from the road best I can with the van.
Okay.
So that people don't just see him.
Okay. That's probably a best case scenario. 1 red, 1 purple mechanics. If you don't have a setback removal, it's going to be 1 black.
I do not have setback removal from mechanics.
Wow. It's like a first.
Yeah. I think I have enough yeah, we'll see if I have enough levels and ranks and stuff.
This tank is big enough to set the mines up.
Well, he did succeed.
He did.
Barely.
With 1 advantage, I'm going to say you have enough time to get in the van before a loud creaking noise starts happening.
I go.
Okay. There's a APC stopped up here. It's got 4 Bothans, which are dog-like humanoids, up like against a wall with stormtroopers like putting cuffs on them, and it's kind of blocking the road as the tower starts to fall.
Run over the stormtroopers. We gotta go. Or
I look like a stormtrooper, so I'm gonna try to. Which side are they on?
They're in the middle of the road.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
is there no way to get by them?
I'm not going to say no way, but there's no way to do it without running into their APC and possibly them and possibly the Bothans. With that said, you could try to do a piloting check to like swerve down between the houses and go through people's yards and shit to get to this other road over here.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right.
They may notice something right before the wave of water and shit washes them down the street.
They might.
Maybe.
But whether or not that happens, we're going to have a 1 red, 1 purple, 1 black, unless you have setback removals. Actually, you probably do. Does your racial ability give you the ability to see in the dark?
Yes, it does.
You don't have to take the black.
Okay.
All right. So you 1 red, 1 purple piloting check to zip through these people's yards. All right. Shit, 3 advantage. How do you want to spend that?
Man, I'm going to yank the wheel to the left and hop the curb. I'm going to put it right between the azalea bushes and not run anything crazy over. And then I'll just barely miss the dog, the bike, and the ball as I come across and hop the curb again. And
Sweet.
Holy shit.
Did
anybody see that?
You realized the last second you had one of those little like red and yellow kitty cars. It's just a cart with wheels in front of it, and you like pushed it in onto the other side of the street. Oh, man. And then there's a loud whoosh noise as the entire tower comes over, hits the sewage area. Let's see if I can do this without breaking everything. Probably not. I'm probably going to have to use Gizmo.
Gizmo.
There we go. That'll do it.
Beautiful.
That won't do it. It righted itself. It's a piece of shit. Anyway, so this thing falls over. There's a loud crash, a whooshing noise, and then there is, panic and sewage everywhere. It really rights itself no matter what. And a wave of sewage hits the stormtroopers over there and the Bothans that they were trying to arrest. And just all kinds of bad poo ensues. More poo. There's more poo.
Oh, my God. This party.
All that stuff you missed gets covered in feces, and every part of this little subdivision that you just ran through is like waist deep in brown. Ironically, that's where I used the brown texture for the ground, so that's now poo.
Oh, man, it's a mud pit.
Yeah, mud, quotation marks.
Mud, yep.
As you are zipping through, you look in your rear view mirror, or your rear view camera, and there's an ATST chunking down the street, and it stops. And it doesn't look at you, it's looking at the wave of poo that's now seeping slowly into the street from this destroyed neighborhood. You can tell the pilot's in a what-the-fuck state.
Good. Distractions! We love them. Is there a stoplight or something up here?
There's
I
a
gotta wait my turn.
four-way intersection. As you come up to it, you notice there's an Imperial combat droid that's on a patrol that's walking down the street.
I give it a little nod with my stormtrooper helmet.
Ooh. Nope, totally do it. Okay. It shows,
And I make my left.
shows no reaction.
Good. Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, you roll up to the entrance. There is a squad of stormtroopers and a repulsor tank sitting at the entrance.
Okay. Does anybody step out in front of the van?
Yeah, there's going to be some stormtroopers. I thought I had stormtrooper models over here, and I don't know what I did with them. So they're going to be
Maybe clones.
fleet troopers instead. I guess I could have used your thing. Anyway, there's
That's
about...
all right. They don't have laminate armor anymore. Just kidding.
There are 8 of them total.
Oh boy.
And a repulsor tank, but the other 4 are deeper in the facility, kind of just they're doing a patrol around the area.
Okay.
So they're not immediately there with you.
So did we didn't burn the hole in the bottom to put these blinds down?
You guys,
we did?
You guys said you did. So if you would like to roll a mechanics check, I'll let you do that.
Do that.
Captain, you should probably just mow through them and start dropping mines, but it's up to you.
I still want to see if I'm a good spy.
You're not.
I know.
I can tell you. I have recorded every interaction you've had, and you are not.
So who's rolling the 1 purple mechanics? I'm guessing it's got to be Randall. He's probably the only person with a fusion cutter.
Yeah, I think that seems like something I'd do.
It's still hot from cutting down the water tower.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All
I was
right.
about to say, if I failed that one, I don't know if I'd ever play this game again.
So yeah, there's a perfect replaceable panel there where you can put it up and down if you want. Waz, you realize there's enough space underneath this repulsor card that you could be underneath the car if you wanted to be.
Yeah, under there.
As he goes through, I'm going to pass him the remote control mine. He can take it.
last.
Yeah, I'm back there with them. I'm not in the front seat with you. That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, I figured no one was up front except me.
You've got what's his name up there?
Oh, Machine.
Shane. Yeah. Cyborg man.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Waz, I'll pass you the remote controlled one if you want it.
Sure.
I promise not to tell Randall to hit the button as soon as you leave.
So the van rolls up to the checkpoint to get in. I'll move this apart a little bit so I can make it kind of work. And you like pull between the stormtroopers. It almost worked. It was really close. And one of them comes up to the window, and he's very confused. So you roll down the window and he's like, "Trooper, what is this vehicle and what is going on here?"
Hey, Chris, you know how I have that limited X-ray vision?
Yeah.
I'm using it right now.
Okay.
It should work pretty well for this situation.
Okay.
As soon as I feel the need, I'm going to pull someone into the vehicle.
Okay.
Has this guy got pips on or anything?
He's got enough pips on his shoulder that you can tell he's a squad leader. You're not super familiar with Imperial rank structure, but Machine is going to be like... he's going to be like, these are just regular like army troops. They, like, before you roll the window down, it's going to be like, they're going to be intimidated enough by my presence. You might be able to intimidate them, but don't try to do anything like protocol or rank-wise, because special ops guys don't do that.
Right. Okay, so with the most serious voice that I could muster, I'm going to say, got a vehicle for impound. Just dropping it off. Trying to get going.
Okay.
You mind?
You give me a 2 purple deception check. Waz,
Trying for a negotiate.
from under the truck, you can see that one of the fleet troopers has walked up to the door where Machine is, but he's standing behind it. He's basically in a position where he could shoot Machine if he needed to, but Machine would have to come out of the door in order to shoot him. And the other guy has walked around, so he's almost at the back door. Both of them, hypothetically, would have their backs to this middle part.
I was waiting for a moment to roll underneath of it. I'm going to say as low to the ground, and I want to try to get underneath the repulsor tank.
Was that a stealth check, or was that the deception check?
That was my deception.
Okay. You're going to pass your deception check. Waz, give me a 2 purple stealth check. Holy shit. Okay, how would you like to spend your triumph?
I would like to plant a remotely detonatable mine on the bottom of the tank, and I would like to walk into these boxes over here.
You didn't roll advantages, so you can't move after taking an action. Well, you rolled a triumph, so I'll let you do that, but I'm going to... So my 3 threats were going to be that as soon as you planted the charge, the repulsor tank was going to move, and you were going to be left exposed. I'll make you roll another stealth check. 2 purples. No, 1 red, 1 purple, because there's a whole squad of troopers over here to like get into the things. That's fair. That way, you still get your threats, but you also can get your run in there. And I think you make it. Yeah, you do.
Squeaked in there.
You did. All right, so Waz's token. Grab this guy. You're now in these crates right here. There's a red beeping. There's a red blinky light underneath this repulsor tank as it starts to roll out on its patrol. The the fleet trooper that Dex is talking to is like, really, we're only supposed to be storing starships here, but I can see that you were in the middle of something, so he just points to the corner of the yard. He's like, just put it over there until we can figure out what to do with it.
Roger.
And you roll off.
Without hitting anybody.
Yep. All right, so you get to where he said to put it.
Oh, he said corner, so I'm gonna try way over here.
Okay, let me see if because he really did be the corner of this lot, but unless you roll 3 reds, I think you'll be fine.
I really took that to be the way to get through.
Nope, you're fine. You're good. Nobody cares. You roll right in there.
Thanks.
They're like, okay, a bunch of impounded ships. Nobody gives a shit. The droid doesn't even stop you. Okay. And as I'll say you even get to the point where you can like pull it around like this if you want, so that the front is facing outward.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that was too much.
What's going to happen is Vamp is going to start like very quietly like pulling boxes out and start trying to load her ship without being seen.
Okay. Well, they expect me to get out of it, so I'm going to go ahead and step out front.
Okay. You can also get Machine out with you if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm going to pull Machine out.
While
this is going on, you're amongst these tanks. Several of these tanks are listed Rhodinium. Several of the boxes are... Well, there's basically every type of cargo imaginable here. These 4 fleet troopers are only making a show of being on patrol. You can tell by listening to them that they're playing some sort of, like, card game over comms in their helmet.
I spy something red.
Like,
if only there was something Waz could do to make those go off, but he doesn't have any explosives. He's only got fire paste.
Is there a wooden box?
There's close enough to a wooden box.
Waz fire paste would cause the Rhodinium to go off.
Yeah, I don't want to be close to Rhodinium going off. I'm just going to set a... I'm going to find a wooden box and try to sneak in.
Okay, give me another stealth check. 1 red, 1 purple.
Does he get blues because they're distracted?
No, he got a red because they're all playing I Spy.
Okay.
he totally succeeds. You come around the corner, and there's one of those detonation charges that they were using on the station just sitting here in storage.
Holy shit.
What?
These guys are idiots.
That's the big boomer.
Over comms, I'm going to tell in a very hushed voice, say, hey, the repulsor tank's got a boomer on the bottom, and I found something ridiculous in this corner over here. What's everybody else doing?
I'm trying to figure out where I can put this ridiculous thing. Where can I put this to make it most explosive? Biggest boom.
I don't know that you want to move it. I think you could just set it off where it's at. You just need to walk him through how to do it.
Yeah, I guess I could figure out how to make this thing blow up.
You have taken one of these apart before. You're pretty intimately familiar with how they work.
Yeah, is this the one that I just drained all the
Yes
explosive at some point in time?
It's the exact same model. It looks like it might have been a spare, or that this is some sort of standard design these people are using.
All right. So when do you guys want me to make this thing blow up?
Well, we need to get a lambda, and we need to get the things, and we need to sneak ourselves out of here.
What would happen if we shot it?
It would explode.
Okay, that seems like that seems like the easiest way to make it go boom when we want it to.
I'm sure I can. I have enough spare parts where I can create some other.
Alternatively, you could just it's on a timer anyway, right? It has a built-in timer. It's like it just drops the fusion charge in there.
Yes, a fusion torch. You do remember how it works. Yes, so it's basically got a plunger on top that's a timer. And you set it for how long you want, and then eventually it drops the torch in the gasoline. It's pretty simple.
Set it for like 30 minutes. If we get out sooner than that, we shoot it. And if we don't, I mean, if we manage to just get away, like, scot-free with no issues, then...
Not to be that guy, though. There are civilians on the other side of this wall, right?
There's a force field.
Yeah, so I wanted to double check to make sure that force field would actually stop this blast.
It's not going to obliterate the houses across the street. However, it is going to destroy the pylons that hold up the force field. So while the initial explosion is not going to destroy anything, the fire is most likely going to spread.
I hit the button.
Okay. I'm going to roll something because all you said was I hit the button. So let's see how long you actually said it for.
Oh, man. I thought it was 30 seconds.
30 minutes. 30. Oh, my God. 30 seconds?
So,
what are you doing?
It can be 30 seconds if you want.
I don't. I want
29?
like 10 minutes.
28. Well, that's good because that's how long you actually said it for. I wasn't going to tell you, but since you guessed it.
I look at it and it says 9:59. That's not the number that comes before 30. Guys, we got 10 minutes. Also, shh.
Are any of these ships not pieces of shit?
Well, it's at first glance, yes, they're all decent ships.
We want to stick with the Lambda, though. I'm just wondering, like, as a pilot, would I appreciate any of these?
There's every one of these ships has its appeal. The Nova Courier is probably Galfer Yard's best ship they ever made. It's a medium transport, or it's light transport. It's kind of like the YT ships you have, but a different manufacturer. The YV is a gunship. It is actually illegal in several systems in the Empire because it's considered to be too tough and powerful for civilian use. It's probably why it's in the impound yard. The G-Rock shuttle over here, I think, is a Moncal-based shuttle. Can't remember if that's who makes that. This thing over here is a piece of crap. It's basically a taxi cab. Doesn't have hyperdrive. And then the A-24 Scout Fighter, you look at it, you do a double take. That's the same one from the swamp. It's even still got swamp mud on it and scorch marks all over where the engines were shot. Although they've definitely been repaired.
Wow.
Hyperdrive?
Yes, hyperdrive. It's a two-seater, so it's not as big as what you had before, but it's a scout fighter, so...
We could all fit in this thing, right?
Yes, you could.
I kind of like that one. I know that's probably a terrible idea, but I do like it.
I like it as an option, too.
If you want to roll me a warfare check or something equivalent, I'll let you see if you know anything about it. It'll only be a 1 purple.
I'm trying to figure out. I'd love to do the warfare check, but I'm also trying to figure out. We want to keep on the down low as we come back through the blockade. This is not going to be on the down low. This is completely changing our overall plan.
Well, since you asked the question, I'm digging up the cards right now for each of them, so that you can at least look at them. I was just giving you the. That's a customized version of it, so it's not going to be exactly right, but that'll be close.
I still like the idea of doing a warfare check.
Yeah, so you said 2 purple or 1 purple? 1 purple.
It's 1 purple.
I told you I should have done this
greens? Shit. Damn it.
I told you I should have done this shit.
What did I do with the...
Oh, man. Let me do the warfare check.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. But, like, I thought he asked me. I'm sorry.
I asked the pilot because the pilot would have the knowledge.
Yeah.
For you, it'd be a little bit more difficult because you don't have a background with starships.
Yeah. I just like to think I know a lot about everything.
I'm going to give it to you anyway because I dug these cards out and I didn't do it for nothing. So here you go. The Nova Courier, the Lucky Guess, that's a customized version of the ship, so those stats won't be exactly right, but it'll be close. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just go ahead and give you these stats just because there's no guarantee it isn't that customized. But those are the ships. I didn't put her fire spray there because obviously she's keeping that. Although I guess I could.
Which one is the Gungan?
The what?
The Gungan is the light freighter?
The turtle one.
Oh, that's the G-Troc or whatever this is right here.
That's the one that's like super armored and most not.
No. That's
No.
this
This
one.
one's the light freighter. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's the YV. Sorry, I should have been that emphatic about it, but yes, no, it's not that. They're all good ships, if that's what you were asking. The ones that you don't have cards for, this thing over here is literally just a taxi, and the fire spray is Vamps. I guess I could give you the.
We should just take it from Vamp. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, good luck with that.
It's our ship now. Yeah.
She's one of those characters without stats. Go ahead and piss her off.
Has she checked to see if all of her contraband's still in her ship?
You guys haven't had time to ask her. Do you want to take time to go back there and ask her?
I got out so I could help her load.
Oh, okay. So when you're loading, you will notice that you don't know if all of it's still there, but you do know that there's stuff in there. Like, there's definitely boxes of contraband in there. Also, here's a card for her ship. If you guys want to ride in prison cells, she might be able to take you all out.
It's a weird proposition for a date there, Vamp.
She would wake at you. Also, here's a card for the Lambda, since you guys are taking a minute. I'm going to say that you guys are congregating around the truck right now, and the other guards aren't paying you too much mind, but they are kind of looking your way every once in a while. The repulsor tank is now long gone.
The G-Truck is actually looks like a better ship, better, like, sturdier and more armored than the...
It is empirically not.
It has less guns?
It has less quite a few things.
The G-Truck has more hit points, more armor, and the same...
This is I'm making a mistake of thinking this is a metagame thing and not as a Star Wars thing. So, let's say I blow out your engine in the 720. Where do you get parts for that?
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. As of where Light Freighter's Corellian Engineering Corp., which is like the Toyota of the Star Wars universe.
But the Light Freighter, you said it's illegal.
It's not smiled upon in most Imperial systems. It's not illegal in every system. It's just that it has a reputation.
Oh, I guess my vote is still the Light Freighter then.
Yeah, that's my vote too, because I want that same reputation.
They both say Light Freighter. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The YV.
Yeah.
The one that's called the Lucky Guess is almost guaranteed to belong to somebody who's going to come looking for it.
I mean, no matter what we take, somebody's going to come looking for it.
I mean,
they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it just depends on who, what, and it depends on whether or not they're alive, because the Imperials are being pretty brutal. And of course, you've got other Lambda shuttles. Now, it's also worth noting, and I'm not trying to steer you guys one way or another. I just want you to realize that the Lambda's biggest advantage was the fact that it could just fly into you could just fly into an Imperial base with the Lambda.
Yeah, we'll get another one when we get captured.
Okay. All right.
The Lambda's actually, is it bigger? Its passenger capacity is bigger.
So
its encumbrance is bigger too.
The YV is actually a little bit bigger, but not because of what it holds on the inside. It's got a lot more armor. So in lore, the light freighter, the YV-929, was almost considered a corvette. Like, it's a warship. It was built for mercenaries. It was built to go to war. It was built specifically for combat, and then retrofitted into a freighter. It's like those off-road. It's like the super off-road vehicles, but you see them on the road because they've been refitted. It's kind of like that story. As where the Lambda shuttle was always built just to be a shuttle, and then they militarized it. So it's kind of which direction they went with it.
It's got some sweet armament. 2 triple light blaster cannons, turret-mounted twin light ion cannons, 2 forward and 1 aft-mounted concussion missile launchers.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I hope those have missiles in them.
Well, they don't. You're not on the ship, but I'll go ahead and tell you they don't. But you're looking around. There are pallets of concussion missiles here in the impound yard.
This place is really gonna go up when it goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we only have like 4 seconds left because it's been 10 minutes. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and you should probably do that thing where you get in and ride and start up your ship.
Well, while you guys were having that conversation, since Waz was over here with the timer, what have you been doing? Because that probably did take about 6 minutes.
Yeah, while everybody's talking, I am trying to sneak into here and hotwire this Lambda.
He's gonna do the mission by himself.
Oh
This is
my
great.
god.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check first. So 6 minutes, 6 turns.
1 red, 1 purple.
Yeah, that's an adequate. All right.
Best start.
No, it's
Is
not.
that when you get caught, you can be like, "There's a bomb over here. I would like to leave."
So, how much of a dick do I want to be? I'm going to flip my 1 dark side token on top of your despair. So now all the tokens are light side. The bomb goes off prematurely. The explosion rocks this shuttle like sideways onto its side wings and basically blocks this path. Like that. Roll me a resilience check at 1 red, 1 purple. The chain detonation takes out pretty much this whole area, along with these stormtroopers. Did you get your resilience check in? Everyone else give me a 1 purple resilience check from the concussion. So,
1 success.
Oh, this just got farkled.
yep. So, yeah, everyone roll me your 1 purple resilience check. If you are wearing a helmet if you're wearing a helmet, you can take 1 boost. If you're a droid, you don't have to do it. He doesn't have eardrums to burst, all right?
Mop.
I did it anyway.
Hey, I got 1 success, 1 advantage.
Awesome.
Fuck. Mop.
The captain
Wow.
is dead.
Mop. I
All
guess
right.
that conversation about ships.
Vamp passed her check. She decides to leave everything else that's still in the van in there and gets in her ship, and you hear the engine starting up.
Oh, I thought she already started it. Jeez. All right.
No, she was still loading her stuff.
Captain, you should get in the ship and start it.
Hold
Yep.
up. While you're doing that, Waz, you're on your side in the middle of the Lambda shuttle. Yeah. The bottom of the Lambda appears to be on fire.
To all the stormtroopers.
The stormtroopers are dead as shit
And on fire.
and on fire.
Yeah, so I'm super happy that there's a lot of fire around me, but I also realize I need to get out of here.
The other Lambda is not on fire yet.
It's actually the closest one.
The stormtroopers, or sorry, not stormtroopers, the fleet troopers that were there, they look confused. You can hear them talking. If you want to flip a light side token, I'll even let you know exactly what they're saying, because they don't have helmets on, or they don't have like mouthpieces on.
Yeah, I'll listen.
Okay. So they think that it was an accident. They were like, those motherfuckers were over there smoking next to the rhodidium again. They still don't know what's going on, and the sound of the burning fire is drowning out the noise of the engine starting behind you, which you can just barely hear. Also, since you flipped a light side token, it occurs to you that this explosion is probably a good thing, because you guys didn't wipe the Navi computer in your Lambda you're leaving behind.
Oh, shit.
Where's our Lambda?
Right outside.
Over here. So we should probably just get in our Lambda.
I mean,
Yeah.
or detonate the pallets of concussion missiles right next to it.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea too. We can do that. I want the turtle thing, or not the turtle thing, but whatever this thing is. Come on, Captain. Let's get our new ship. Blow up the old one.
Waz makes it back. You gonna report to them what you heard?
They think it's an accident, and oh my goodness, did you see all that fire? And what's with that ringing? You guys hear that?
I thought I told you 30 minutes. 30 minutes would have been a good time. I don't think that was even 6 minutes.
Yeah, I put fire paste on the handle. That's what you're supposed to do to light a bomb, right?
No. No. How are you alive? Oh yeah, is there a combat droid right next to him?
Oh shit! Yeah, there is.
Can I deal with that? Like, I would like to, as I see Waz rolling out to start chatting with us, I would realize. I mean, I knew that combat droid was there because we passed by it when my vision was on. I'm going to vault up on top of here and come down on top of it with a repulsor fist.
That's good. I'm the best GM. I forgot that was there. Yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, punch him, my little friend. Good job.
It's just going to come down on it like the Hulk, you know? Hulk
Yep.
smash.
Okay, you do say that, and you hear that voice that you just heard in your head as you do it.
Yes, we are very good. Smashing.
I think he's ignoring you like intentionally.
Difficulty,
It's
Captain?
two purples.
It's very easy to hit. You just smash him in head. I'm very ready.
Gotta get this fixed.
Yeah, you do, because you go to hit the button and you hear Gator say win.
Did you mean punch now?
Fuck, I hate you. So much.
All right, who's doing what? Because we are in combat time.
I'm trying to get to this
Okay.
the freighter.
Even though it's a little bit of a stretch, I'm going to let you use your Let's Ride maneuver and jump right into the cockpit.
Is there? I guess I'm gonna take.
I was about
Ranifer
to
and
say
Sonya.
you can provide orders to your NPCs, who you have more
Yeah.
of than normal. So Covetti, if you don't tell her to do anything, will drop into the seat right beside you in like the operation station that sensors and communications and such, and start flipping switches.
Good deal.
Okay. Everybody's comms are going to fill with static. You do not have the ability to speak to each other right now.
Am I able to get this ship powered up?
Yes. It's going to take 3 turns to get it fully powered.
Okay.
What do you want Ranather to do? Oh, wait, no. He's riding...
I thought he was assed out.
Yep. He's riding in the backpack of Payne.
If I go, he goes.
Yeah, I've got to remember if Payne rolls a bunch of threat, there's going to be a fuzzy little turd flying across the floor.
That's a win right there.
Randall, I kind of took you, but whatever you want to do, I didn't know where you wanted to go. Machine's going to cover Payne.
Machine is absolutely at the end of the... I was already going to have him do that.
Yeah, okay.
I have to get Waz and Randall for this turn.
How big is this combat droid?
It's about the same size as Payne, but it's not nearly as advanced.
Payne got him, so he's turning to look at Payne. I'm gonna slide underneath of him and I was not holding down my button. It was awesome, I promise. I used my little tiny molecular thing and poke at all of the hydraulic things that use its legs, trying to cripple one of its legs as I'm sliding underneath it.
All right, I like it. 1 red, 1 purple, please. How would you like to use your advantage?
To slide through its legs and not be underneath of it.
All right, you do that. You poke at several things, and you are getting through its armor with ease. You just don't appear to have hit anything vital. Randall, what would you like to do?
All right. Let me see all this stuff that's happening here.
You've been holding a comm link this whole time.
Yes, I've also.
Hit the button.
So you want me to make some more explosions that haven't actually happened yet?
I like big booms.
And he
Big
cannot
booms
lie.
are okay. Are we actually trying to get? Are we actually trying to go over to this Lambda shuttle, or are we trying to get one of these other shuttles here?
Yeah, I'm already in this ship. We're gonna take this freighter.
All right, we're taking this freighter here.
This guy right here.
Okay.
We've literally been loading into it the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I've had some background noise that may have not been paying entire attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Track.
Randall was diddling himself really hard with that comm link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm debating. I'm like, are there any other comms that I can attempt to jam as I?
So you really weren't paying attention, because one of the things I said is everyone's comms are just static and no one can talk to each other.
Oh, I would like to. I'm like, is there a way to try to fix that or not? I doubt it.
No, Covetti did it on purpose.
Okay.
Also something that I pointed out.
Yeah, again, I wasn't paying attention. Are these some more munitions over here?
Yes, they are.
Do I have any good stuff to toss that way to make those explode?
You have the mines.
I do have some mines.
You want to try to tuck one under your arm like a football and then toss it
Frisbee
in
throw
there?
that
Yeah,
shit.
you want to try to frisbee that mine into there?
Yes, I do like that idea.
Okay. You're not going to like this, but it's going to be an athletics check. It's going to be one red, one purple.
All right, one red, one purple athletics.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Let's see how well I can frisbee this bad boy in there. Ooh.
How would you like to spend your 3 advantage?
I'm assuming that as I'm about to throw this, I tripped and I decided to disable this mine from able to actually blowing up.
Okay, you can do it that way. So you run up here, the droid turns, it takes a shot, it shoots at your feet, you skid to a stop, you throw the mine, it lands right about there. Let me grab one and put it out there. And you said you wanted to use your advantage as it's not armed. We can do that. Okay.
Yes, I do not want this to turn overly south on me for throwing it poorly.
Alrighty, so that brings us to Machine, who is going to unload on the Imperial combat droid. He comes around the corner with his carbine and just unloads a full burst of 12 shots point blank into this thing. Armor paneling's coming off. They're really good shots. He knows what he's doing. And then he tucks right back into cover. The Imperial combat droid is still active, but he got some good hits on it. These Imperial troopers do hear the blaster shots and are now making their way as best as they can, because the whole place is kind of on fire, around towards this area. They're trying to get around the fire and explosions, and they're now in line of sight of Waz. Let's see. They're going to get on their comm links and call for reinforcements, which you guys are going to be able to tell because alarms are going to start going off. The security towers are going to light up, and spotlights are going to start sweeping over the impound yard, lighting everything up.
Their comms aren't fucked?
Sorry, their comms are... It's not comms, it's intercom. They hit the big red button for the yard.
Oh, okay, tracking.
Although, you're right, the stuff that's far away wouldn't be able to know yet. But the security towers definitely, now there's bright lights.
There's a klaxon going off?
Yep, there's alarms going off. These security towers all have, red blinky lights.
They didn't care when there was a massive fucking explosion.
I mean, I guess technically they would have cared then, too.
Okay, I got you. Is anybody on guns in our ship? Oh, no, because... No, we don't have anybody that could do it. It's just the three of us inside right now.
You do technically have people who could do it. Most of them are outside right now. Those guys aren't really there yet. I just want to have access to them. All right, so we're going to go to the top of the round. Any player can go.
Yeah, I'd like to punch the droid again.
Okay.
I can't use my repulsor fist, right?
If you used it last time, you can't use it this time.
Okay. Difficulty?
It's only 2 purples to hit.
Say it like it's only.
It is only. It was harder for Waz because he was trying to do something specific.
Hit it. Let me see what the damage is going to be. Let's see. Pierce 1.
Okay.
Did I get advantage? No, not enough. So Pierce 1 and 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
Okay. You hit it from the blaster shots it took, and you're hitting. It's looking pretty messed up. It staggers back. Its front sensors look like they're jacked up enough that it's like having to turn, like its whole left side appears not to be able to see anything, which is now the side that's facing Waz. Okay.
Almost like he's going to have some advantages to hitting it.
Yep, something like that. So, who's up next?
Yeah. So I pull out a little bit of whip from my gauntlets, and I start pulling and pushing at it, and I'm going to end up with a kick and everything that I have and going into these big bad boys.
Okay. Melee attack, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. 2 boosts, please. It's only 2 purples. Okay. Is that a critical?
That is not a critical.
How would you like to use your 3 advantage?
Can I catch it on fire?
Yes. Yes, you can. Also, how much damage is that?
That is 7 damage.
That kills it. Actually, it's the burn that kills it, but, same thing. So how does that go down?
So I grab one of those big tendrils things that can't see me at this point, so it doesn't know I'm there, and I slide underneath of its legs, and then on the back of it put a big old glob of fire, and the catches on fire, and there's sparks of stuff going on, and I kind of walk a step away, and then it falls flat down, and it's just on fire. Super happy.
All right. Those stormtroopers. Wait, no, it's not their turn yet. I still have to have everybody else go. So I've got Dex, and I've got Randall left in this turn, I think.
You said it takes 3 turns to turn the ship on. That's what I was trying to do. Can I do other things while I'm at it?
So, yeah, I mean, once you've turned the ship on, you're basically waiting for the engines to start, so you can try to do other things. I don't know if there's any guns facing the right direction on this thing. I'll have to look at the card. You did something that can face out the starboard side. Ion cannon has a starboard thing. Oh, wait, arc forward and port, or forward and starboard. Okay, so you have 2 triple light blaster cannons on the right hand arm that you could turn. Okay. You can turn 90 degrees to the right.
Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the concussive missiles.
Okay. Static ground target. Give me a 2 purple gunnery check.
Oh boy. I'm so good at gunnery.
What the fuck are you putting in there? Oh, man. Is 2 success, 1 advantage? That's you?
Yes.
Okay. So that pallet of concussion missiles just boom, 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 boom. Like, it's all the way out to where Waz is. The explosion even kind of knocks Waz back into Randall. Those lambdas are gone. Those troopers are gone. This supply yard is gone. The whole ship kind of rocks. Everyone's knocked off their feet. That was Big Boom. Ooh, wait.
Nice.
I have Big Boom.
Okay. Is there a crater there now?
Yeah, like the whole thing's on fire. Like this was tarmac is now like melted and bubbled up. Like, yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah. Lots of
That's
fire.
awesome. All right. I did a thing.
That effectively takes us out of combat. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick, like, 2-3 minute break, and I'm going to take a bio break, and then you guys are going to get to lift off, and we're going to go into the next phase of this operation.
So that's when the dwarf shows up, and he's like, "That only counts as one."
The dwarf?
Yeah, man. Lord of the Rings.
Oh. Yeah, why is Kevin playing that instead of playing with us?
I don't know. I guess he's doing family time. See, yeah, you guys are going to need to get on the boat.
Yeah. We had to take care of a droid first. Somehow you guys all missed it.
I missed it.
Oh,
too.
no, I saw
You
it. I just
said
knew
once.
that you were better equipped.
I was waiting my turn. If that thing had hit, I would have taken it in one punch.
Also, did you see Randall throw that thing? I think he threw. Did he throw a mine?
Oh,
Yeah,
did that
Randall, what-
mine go off?
What was that you did, Randall? What, like, are you aware of how throwing works?
He put it on the ground and then kicked it. Like he said, "Throw!"
I thought he tried to bite it.
It's a shuffleboard action.
Does that mine go off? That's another explosion. That's canon now. We'll all agree that that happened.
You're gonna have to carry Waz away from all this fire.
You into fire there, Wes? You're a little pyro?
Yeah. What? Can't hear you. Look at this
Okay.
beautiful.
Just staring at it, huh?
Sorry, I got lost. What are we doing now?
You're supposed to be getting on our ship. The stolen ship. We're gonna have to blast our way through this fucking blockade, though.
Yep, sure are.
There's no sneaking through it.
No, you just blew up a whole impound yard. There's not going to be much sneaking. Okay, so the fire spray is ready, and your ship is ready. So let's get everyone moved over to the board on the side over here, and I'll set up a space combat board. That's right. Take the whole thing. Do we have everybody? Take that as a yes.
Believe so.
Looks like I'm here. It's a trap?
Got Wes.
Wait, we made a trap for ourselves. Damn it.
We just bombed the shit out of the Empire, though. I think we
Yeah.
did really well.
Yeah, you just... I didn't expect it to actually go that way, but I'm happy about it. So let me pack that map up. Clean all the poop off the deck.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of poop.
I think we're getting better at subtlety.
That's why we should have had a movie about us. Or a show, a TV show.
We drugged a teenager and gave him a joyride.
Yep.
We knocked over a tower and exploded a poo deck.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't know if Randall ever hit the actual. Like, there's still a repulsor tank
With a mine on the bottom, yes, it's totally a thing. Oh,
Yeah, he should have hit the button. That's an incidental. Can he just do that as we're flying away?
sure, if he wants to.
Get one more in.
just pushing the button as we're flying over any other tank. Hey, that's the one. Hit it.
That's... How do I make this thing like it was before? That's just going to have to do. Okay. Apologize for the state of the grid. It is projecting over everything. For reasons I don't understand. But that's fine. Alrighty, so let's clear all the tokens off of the ship. Just shake it real good, make everything fall. Alright. Ship. Fire spray. Okay, so you guys start flying away from the city. That does not make it any more visible. That just hurts the eyes. I'm assuming you guys are running straight for orbit, but if I'm wrong, I can reset it so that you guys are flying along the planet. I just realized that I didn't ask that question. I had just assumed.
I kind of assumed that we could only rush the blockade at this point. Is that not the case? Does Vamp know a way around the blockade? She smuggled all that shit in, right?
When she smuggled that shit in, there was no blockade.
Oh, okay, tracking.
So,
yep.
As far as, but I mean, you don't have to rush the blockade. You could try to fly low on the planet and, you know, find a place. It's a big planet. Space is big. With that said, like, they have sensors and shit. If you try to leave the planet, that's when they're going to detect you. Either way, you're going to end up in a fight.
Yeah, let's rush the blockade.
Okay.
And I guess she's coming with us, right?
Yeah, she's basically flying with you guys because she knows she can't get through on her own.
Yeah.
So, questions. What is everyone doing on the ship? Have we talked about our plan? When you say rush the blockade, are you flying like straight at it? What's the deals?
Is our ship small enough? Okay, let me roll a perception. Let's see what's out there. Because if we're going towards the blockade, sensors have already scanned us, right? Can we not hide behind a bigger ship like we've done in the past? Is that not an option?
Well, no. I mean, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say permanently no. What I am going to say is you just blew up a weapons depot.
Right.
There aren't going to be ships going in and out right now. The Imperials are going to be like, everybody stop where you're at. Everything grinds to a halt until we find the terrorists and kill them. So there isn't going to be commercial traffic to slip in and out with. There isn't going to be any stealthy, like, sneaky solution. There's just, which road are you taking? The short road or the long road is the question. The, RPG trope.
Gotcha.
I was also hoping that the party would have like inputs into this.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like,
I wouldn't say anything.
We just snuck ourselves into it, so we know like where the spot to hit and the spot to run through is. So I'm all for hitting that spot and hitting as hard as we can.
So we try to go where they're not and run the blockade there.
There's a spot that we would have seen as we're coming in that we think has a better advantage. And I say we do that, Can we get a call out? Can we say, "Hey, buddies"? No, because we just use all our rebel buddies.
Yeah. I think the safe way is to wait it out until commercial flights start up again. There is no real reason to just rush off planet, right? Except that we've got. Well, you said what's her face is just exhausted, but she's up and walking around.
Yeah, I mean, she's not in any like danger or anything.
Okay.
I'm back. What I missed?
That's how you do
We're trying to figure out what we're going to do. We can either take the short way, which is just fly straight to the barricade and try to run through it, or we can take the long way home and fly around the planet for a little bit, try to lose the heat, make our wanted level go down, and then try to rush it or hide or do some subterfuge later on when commercial traffic comes back.
The waiting and cooling it out might be a better option.
It might be a better option, but we're not the type of people to pick the better option all the time.
I mean, haven't we picked enough of the bad options?
So you want to take the long way? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stick it out and go towards the planet then. I like that idea. We'll still probably run into some people and have to kill them.
So you're flying away from the city. The sun has started to come up, and a rainstorm has started to come in over the valley. Imperial TIE fighters have launched from the facilities at the city, and they immediately detect you and give pursuit. They are not standard TIE fighters. Two of them look like these.
Those are the interceptors we've seen before.
Those are TIE Phantoms. You have
the Phantoms.
Don't think you as a party member know.
My character hasn't seen them.
Yeah, I don't think your character knows what a Phantom is.
These are the ones that turn invisible. Because we had picked up.
Yes, they're the ones that turn invisible in previous campaigns, but these don't turn invisible. They do not have the cloaking device.
Right. So we intercepted a bunch of Imperial info and tech on these.
So
but I probably haven't seen them yet.
What you did was the rebels sent a hologram, a picture of one, saying, "What the hell are these? Does anyone know?" We had this conversation in the last episode.
But as we were sneaking onto the planet, we triumphed on some kind of perception, and he took a scan of one.
Okay, so you did.
I think those were the other interceptors. So I don't know if they were I don't know which ones they were.
I thought it was this one.
Then it was this one.
Sounds good. Let me see if I have a card for these. I don't think I do, though. I'm using the generator for stats for them. They're TIE Phantoms.
Anyway, if they get close, I'm gonna pull the trigger.
They're gonna get close, but I got to know who's in what weapon turret.
I'll take whatever's left.
It's not magic.
I'm flying. So we've got, 4 weapons?
You look at your card, you got a bunch of them. Yep. I have not studied the ship super good, other than to know it's a super good ship.
Turret-mounted twin light ion cannons, and 2 forward and 1 aft mounted concussion missile launchers. Yep. And 2 triple light blaster cannons.
So I will tell you that the concussion missile launchers read empty, which is a bummer because they're probably the most powerful weapons you got.
So all we got is the light blaster cannons and the ion cannons.
Yep, you got ion cannon turrets, and you've got triple light blaster cannons.
So how many turrets total do we have that we can use?
3.
2. Oh, 3?
Okay, so Waz in 1. You should probably put Machine in 1. He probably can actually shoot them.
So the two triple light blaster cannons are one on each side. So one of the things about this ship is if you're looking closely at the firing arcs, the only weapon that can shoot behind you is the concussion missile launcher. This is going to require some piloting because you need them to be in front of you to shoot them.
Or to the right or left.
Or to the right or left, but like if you want everyone to shoot, like if they're on the right, then only one of your guns can come to bear.
All right, be on the ion cannon then.
Okay, Waz is on the ion cannon. Bashine's on a turret, and I guess that puts Pain on the other turret.
Sure.
Okay. Do you have a preference of port or starboard?
Nope.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Left or right.
Yeah, left or right. Pain's on the port gun. That's your left. Okay. Let's roll some initiatives real quick. Actually, no, because we're all on the ship, so you guys will automatically have the initiative. They're coming in. You see them. Covetti calls them out on sensors. Randall, which station are you at?
Does the back of the ship have a door?
I do not know.
Can we open it up like Firefly style, and he can sit there with a machine gun?
No, that's a terrible idea. Even if it had a door, that's just a way to get a player killed.
Frisbeeing out mines.
Yeah.
Yes, throw the mines, exactly.
I don't think he's paying any attention.
Yeah, that's why I keep suggesting ridiculous things. I'm hoping he just latches onto one and is like, yeah, I'll shoot a machine gun out of the back of the ship. I'll throw some frisbee mines.
You're a monster.
I mean, you say that. The Jawa and the Man Cal are making out in a corner somewhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's whatever floats your boat.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to fly the ship. I guess I should, take the lead on this and probably do something.
Yeah, he's got background noise on his mic now too.
It's awesome.
It's all kinds of fun.
Yeah.
We've only been talking about you for like 5 minutes. It's fine.
My background noise?
Well, and the fact that like we're all talking to you like you're in a turn and you're not there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm slightly distracted by some of the background noise, but yeah.
So Randall, we were trying to figure out where are you going to be. You going to be the computers guy here?
Yeah.
Maybe like slice some systems or something?
Yeah, that sounds like the right idea.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and try to gain the advantage.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going to, by doing maybe like a flare out where I pop the tail and try to spin the ship as I'm moving forward.
Okay, so gain the advantage. They are speed 5, and you are speed 3.
Fuckers.
Yeah, they're and don't forget your negatives on your handling. So you're at a setback every time you do a piloting check. For any piloting check, you take a setback.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Unless you have a removal for that, but you probably don't.
So what's the difficulty without the setback?
It's gain the advantage. They are 2+. You are 2+ slower, so it starts at 4 purple.
All right.
Okay.
Lock and load, bro.
You did get it. You rolled some significant threats. So
I hit a tree.
Well, what I'm going to have it do is they peel off of you and onto the fire spray, which is still kind of an easy target.
Shit. Okay.
And it's going to be your gunner's turns first, and then their turn, and then her turn.
Fire the missiles.
We don't have any missiles, Captain.
I know, I was quoting.
That's
It's
what
mean.
we should have said Randall was doing.
I was
Firing missiles.
firing the missiles.
Building missiles and just shoving things into a tube. That'd be amazing.
Actually, what I was going to say he was doing was he's trying to fire the missiles, but since he wasn't paying attention, he doesn't realize they're empty, and he just is clicking furiously on the button.
I fires the
Not
missiles.
successful.
I fires the missiles. Oh wait, there's nothing there. Damn it!
Gator, do you know anything about gunnery?
Yeah. Do you want me to hit the gun button?
Are you skilled in shooting guns?
I am very skilled at shooting the guns.
How many times have you shot things and hit them?
When I had a sword in my hand, 5.
That's not a gun.
It's a big, long, straight gun with a strong edge.
Sorry I asked. What's the difficulty to shoot?
The difficulty to shoot the silhouette. Oh man, I gotta flip back to the generator. Silhouette 3, and you are silhouette 4, and your speed difference is 2. So it's 1 red, 1 purple.
But I can take a boost for taking my whole turn.
You can absolutely take a boost. Actually, he rolled gain the advantage. So does gain the advantage give you any? I think the unsuccessful check until the end of the pilot's next turn. The target does not gain the benefits, and the pilots don't suffer the penalties of evasion maneuvers. Oh, that just makes them so they can't do it. I'll still give you a boost for it.
You could have used the maneuver stay on target.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have. Yeah.
Well, but he was trying to get behind them. He used the right thing.
All right, I missed. But I give a boost to whoever's next.
Sounds good. Who's next?
Can machine
me?
shoot?
Can I
Oh,
shoot
you
him?
go. Yeah, you go. Nice.
That's 8 ion damage to 1.
8 ion damage. Machine misses. Alright, let me check 8 ion damage. So these things have... The generator does not actually make this easy to check. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh. Hold on, I have to Google something real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Just kidding, it's 9 ion damage.
Ion damage is still reduced by armor and soak. Okay, I had to check. Just to make sure. Okay, so you shoot the shit out of 1. It doesn't completely die off, but it has to turn, and it's like trailing smoke, and there's, like sparks and shit going all up and down its solar array. The other one is gonna go ahead and open fire. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for.
Did
All right.
Randall actually end up going?
Randall. So you asked Randall to do the same thing Covetti was already doing. So Randall can do any specific action he would like, if he's there.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm also turned around and semi-watching the pick 6 from Virginia Tech.
I'm aware. Yeah. Would you like to do anything before I have the baddies go? Comms are still jammed technically.
Comms are still jammed technically.
Yeah, you can unjam them because you are the guys. You are the ones who are jamming them. So you could unjam them if you wanted to, or you can try to, do other things.
You should leave them jammed. That means that the...
Yeah. I'll definitely leave them jammed.
There's also co-piloting maneuvers you could make.
No, I'll do a co-piloting maneuver.
There you go.
Try to help them out.
Okay. So
I've got a feeling I'm going to fail, but I'll co-pilot.
It's a 2 purple piloting to assist, and it gives, I think it gives downgrades the difficulty, or... Yeah, downgrades the difficulty of the next piloting check by 1.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I've got a feeling this won't. I probably won't pass this, but we'll see.
You did.
Yeah, I got something. I did something.
Yep, downgrade by 1.
There you go. There you go, Captain.
Thank you. Feeling we're gonna need it.
The other TIE Phantom opens fire on the fire spray. And it's forward-mounted multi-medium laser cannons go off for 12 plus 2, 14. That thing's smoked. I guarantee you that thing's smoked. Let me find a fire spray card, but I think that thing's smoked. 14 damage. Yep. So the fire spray goes down in a flaming glory. It's, doing the whole like plane sound when they're. Do I have one? It just like hits the ground and tumbles and all sorts of shenanigans and slides through a long crater of mud and muck and rain to a crawl.
I don't think she's gonna make your date, Captain.
Yep. You know what's gonna have to happen now, though.
No.
Oh boy, we gotta stop.
Why would we stop?
And
The
we
odds
gotta
of her
get-
surviving that are
You're a doctor. You're gonna save her life.
Captain, that
We're
is extremely
stopping.
unwise. We're in the middle of combat.
We're
Yeah.
stopping.
Your penis is a terrible captain.
You can not be in the crew.
I could remove
You always
your
have
penis.
that option.
You lining us up for another shot, Captain?
Oh yeah, I am.
There's one technically still right in front of you.
Yeah, you guys do have a lined up shot, but I think I can make it easier with a stay on target. Right.
Yep. You need to be going speed 3+, which I think you already are. I've lost the card for the ship. Did you move it over here? You moved it over here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Speed 3. So yes, you have the advantages of stay on target.
That upgrades one of our abilities.
Yeah, it's the next check is upgraded, and this is actually downgraded for me because of the co-pilot check.
Okay. If I were you, I would use fire discipline as your action. Because stay on target's a maneuver.
Yes, fire discipline. That's exactly what I want to do. So that's 3 purples. Leadership. Whew.
You took the captain class and you only took 1 rank in leadership.
I'm working on my character.
135 XP he spent all at once, and he only upgraded leadership once.
I don't even think you did it that time. I think you did that at character creation.
Yeah, I had that from character start. I really had to fix my piloting though.
Okay, well, so the captain says something about shooting the thing in front of you guys. You guys don't get a bonus. Who's going first?
Oh
Right,
wait, shit! That 3 purple wasn't downgraded. My bad.
Oh, wait, that's not a piloting check, though. Was it supposed to be downgraded?
Oh, good point. Okay, tracking.
So what's their difficulty? We still get the upgrade, we just don't get the boost.
Yeah, so it's only 2 purples now to shoot him instead of 1 red, 1 purple.
Oh, so it downgrades the check, not upgrades ours.
Yes. I think that's how it works. Let me read it again real quick. Stay on target, 0 on a target, upgrading attack. Nope, you are correct. You upgrade your attack, it's still 1 red, 1 purple.
You want to flip a destiny token
To do what?
to make it easier to hit him?
Downgrade
You can
that
downgrade
red.
it.
No, I don't see a point to that.
Okay.
That's a waste of a token. I'm not going to hit anyway.
Ah,
I think you did.
Yeah.
You did.
I hit.
How much is that?
I have no idea. The card's missing.
That's here. Sorry.
So you were firing the triple light blaster cannon. It should be the first weapon.
There's a big blue hand in the way now.
Hold Alt.
I got it.
Damage 4, critical 4. It's linked
Right.
2.
So 5 damage.
Did you get 2 advantages?
No.
Okay. So 5
I'm
damage.
lucky I
Okay.
hit.
Yep. Okay. You hit it. It's not really badly damaged. It doesn't veer out of the way or anything. It does start doing evasive action. No, wait, it doesn't. It's not its turn yet. It will start doing evasive action as soon as everyone takes their turn. Waz.
Did it. Yeah. Blast it, Waz.
I'm also
I
gonna.
hit it.
You hit it for how much?
7 ion damage. Doesn't stack.
It doesn't stack. What do you mean it doesn't stack?
We hit it with actual damage.
Oh, I thought you meant that you couldn't link it.
I cannot.
You don't have enough advantage, you mean?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good hit, though.
Okay. So you hit for 7 ion damage. And machine hit for 7 actual damage.
Fuck yeah, machine. On top of the 4 damage, right?
He had 5 damage.
Oh, 5.
Yeah, that's enough. I think it's either just enough or within a point. So this one starts corkscrewing into the ground and ends up crashing into that bank of trees right there. Almost hits those guys. Alrighty. So this guy is going to come around and take a shot. And he is going to hit for, I believe that's 14 damage, just like last time. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14. It hits for 14 damage on the port side
Oh boy. All right.
of the ship.
I take 10. My armor's 4. That's how that works, right?
That is how that works. Yep.
All right. And then, yep, I've got 13 left.
Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Okay. That puts us at the top of the round because the other guy's blowed up. Randall, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go over towards the port side of the ship and do my best to repair it.
They're blowing holes in your ship. Go ahead and give me a damage control check.
All right, damage control.
It is less than half your threshold.
All right, so two purple mechanics.
No, it's 1 purple.
Just 1 purple mechanics.
Yeah, it's less than half your threshold. Sweet.
Hey, what do you know?
So you guys recover 4 hit points.
Oh, shit.
He picks up the mess room table and starts hammering it over a hole with nails. Because that always works.
Yeah, I've seen that work in a game once.
I was gonna say maybe I'm using my my goo gun to goo gun the table to the hull,
Sure.
as opposed to just using hammers and nails.
You are
I use
spraying
spider
magic.
web, so yeah, it's
Yeah. It worked really well.
Yeah.
It's probably still holding there.
probably
So
not known for fixing things once it's fixed.
this thing's coming up from the side where Machine can't shoot it, but everyone else can. Unless the captain wants to move the ship.
2 purple still.
Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody shoot it.
No, he's on a different target. But he is stable. Yeah, go ahead. You can have the 2 purples. He didn't take evasive action. We'll do it like that. It'll also make you easier to hit, which I should have upgraded. Oh, you were robbed. You were robbed.
Fuck.
It was there and it went over. Okay, how you want to spend your 3 advantage?
Pass that boost along.
Okay.
I will take it.
Pain, it's all on you. You got extra blue die.
All right, extra blue die, and it's only 2 purples now.
Yeah. Because you're a sitting duck just hanging in space. Like, he came to a stop so you guys could shoot better.
Do we still have the upgrade?
Yeah, you can have your upgrade.
Sweet. All right. Huh? Holy shit! I might even a crit.
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, you can link twice with the triple blaster cannons, or you can crit. Either way.
Hold on, I'm looking.
If I were you, I'd link twice.
All right, so I link twice, and that gives me. I'm on the triple blaster cannons, yeah.
Yep.
So it's 4, 4, and 4, so that's 12.
Yep.
And then plus 2, so 14.
What's plus 2?
I
Oh,
rolled
two successes. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So you blow this thing clean into smithereens. Like you drill through the middle and out of the back, and the little wings flitter all over the place.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna land.
Okay.
You don't want to shoot some of the stormtroopers?
They're busy being blowed up.
I mean, they are.
Oh, those guys over there?
These guys.
You can make
here.
another shot as I go.
Like so what's going to end up happening is as you're landing, there's going to be an APC that you see on the way to the crash site full of
Oh,
stormtroopers.
fuck him up.
Okay. I will let you do that. Who wants to roll some checks here? First
Feeling
off,
pretty good.
does the pilot want to give a maneuver and a gunnery or fire control check?
A fire control check. Hold on.
So, like, whenever they're shooting, you should probably be using a maneuver to either evade or help them, and using fire discipline if you don't have to make any other actions. It only works for the next crew member, so it's only one crew member gets fire discipline. I thought everybody got it.
Oh, yeah. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, I'll give another leadership check. Let's try this again.
Also, are you using a maneuver? Are you staying on target? Or are you...
Yeah, we're going to stay on target. I'm just stopped right here. And I'm going to let them blast the shit out of that APC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Hold on. That's not right. Don't look at that. That's the roll. Damn.
Okay. Alrighty, so who's shooting first? It's 2 purples to hit the ground target, and you guys don't get an upgrade. Oh, sorry, you do get an upgrade. You get 1 upgrade because he's staying on target.
Right, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
You shoot the captain because I failed my check so hard.
Yes, I shoot the real captain, which is the captain's dick. That's what's causing all this problem. I've figured it out. I've solved the biologic conundrum.
Okay, you got 2 advantage. I'm assuming you're passing that on as a boost to the next person.
If I'm not allowed to shoot the captain in the dick, then yes, I'll pass the boost.
I'm afraid you can't do that, Dave.
Damn it.
It's one of
I really
Asimov's
wanted that
laws.
boost, though.
You can have it. So, Machine manages to land his shots on the APC, which causes it to veer off a little bit. How do you want to spend those 3 advantages? Not you, the one who shot.
Yeah.
So I didn't hit the vehicle, and I'm shooting ion stuff. Can I scream out, "Hey, Randall, point the shields forward so we don't die, please"?
That's absolutely a thing you can do. Hopefully Randall heard you.
Yeah, I heard to point the shields forward.
Okay.
So it sounds like I'm redirecting the shields.
Sounds good. Angle deflector shields is something you can do. It's a maneuver. How would you like to spend your action?
As far as my action goes,
I think he can boost the shields too, right?
He can. Yep. He's
Yeah,
he's actually really good at that. He does that often.
yeah, I'll boost the shields while I re-angle the shields. So
Okay.
boosting shields as I re-maneuver them.
So you now have like impenetrable forward shields for like 4 rounds.
We also take a system strain.
Yep, you take 1 system strain. Okay, so you're now in a position where you can land. The APC is maybe 100 and 120 yards away, but it's kind of come to a stop. Its main blaster cannon is turned towards the ship, and it is going to start firing at the ship.
We have 5 in the forward shield.
So, Captain, if you want, I will go get your.
You don't have 5 in the forward shield. That's not how it works. You get 1 extra, but you get the number of rounds per extra successes. So you keep getting the bonus without him having to re-roll it for the next 4 rounds.
But didn't he also angle the deflector shield, which moves the back one to the 4?
Okay, so he gets 4 then. It's fine. They miss either way.
Captain, I will step out and get your side chick if you want to continue shooting the APC until maybe you get lucky and hit it.
Is that what this is? You're jealous? You said side chick. Are you my main chick? That's why you're upset about this?
Why would I? How would that even work, Captain?
Well, who's my first chick if this one's going to be my side chick?
I assumed the ship.
Okay. Yeah, get her, because this is just going to sit here and be messy. I'm going to try to blast this APC, I think.
All right, so I'm going to jump out of the ship.
Okay. There is a crashed fire spray. Its arm mounts are blasted away and ripped off. The ship's in really bad shape, and there's boxes of weapons and explosives that have scattered all over from the hold. Give me a perception check, 2 purples.
Yeah, I'm great at those. Perception. Oh, actually, I am good at those. Go figure.
Give yourself a boost, too, because you can see through walls. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you immediately see her, and she's close by. Would you like to spend your triumph in a particular way?
So, in addition to getting her, can I get a couple crates of nice shit?
Yes. Yes, you can. I will get that nice shit taken care of for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch through the cockpit and grab her.
Sounds good.
Is she alive?
She's very much alive, but she is unconscious.
Perfect.
Overcomes you here. Sorry, Captain, she's dead.
I fully expected that to happen. As soon as he said he was going to jump out of the ship, I was like, he's going to go fucking kill her.
I didn't even think of that. That's fucking awesome.
And then he's going to be like, sorry, Captain, we didn't get there in time.
Her neck
And I'd be
was
like,
broken.
I wouldn't know. I would have no idea. And I'd have to metagame that, like, she just died in this terrible accident, knowing full well that he did it.
Would your friend do that to you?
Yes.
Listen to him laugh. He would absolutely. He didn't think about it, but he would have told. Like Jeremy and I fucking called that shit.
And he rode a triumph.
He'd be like, "I did the right thing, Captain."
Oh my god, I did not even think about it. I'm so disappointed in myself.
Oh man. It's like, I'm gonna get the stuff. I was like, yes! He is team playing. He's not gonna do this.
Oh. Just punch through the cockpit, break her neck, take her stuff,
Yeah.
she'll make it.
Right. Alright, Captain. too bad. Shucks.
He told you
Anyway.
there were no survivors, but I got this box of shit.
Right. It's actually perfectly intact. It didn't get roughed up in the accident at all. Yeah. Anyway, somebody blast this APC while we're sitting ducks.
Can I jump from the turret to the side blaster?
Yes, you can. Also, you can look through your bag of stuff they're paying while they're shooting.
Oh, where's it at? Oh, sweet.
Ooh, he's got
Still two
stuff.
purples?
Yeah. So, how much is that?
4, 8, 10.
Holy shit. Okay. So, the 3 stormtroopers that are in these side pods, well, they were 3 stormtroopers in these side pods, but they don't have any armor. So as you rake blaster fire over the side of the ship, you just evaporate those poor bastards. You hit the turret dead on, it blows completely off, and a chain reaction envelops the whole APC in flames. It's
What's
dead.
a cartel black card?
It's a bank card. That one's encrypted. So you have to like get someone to hack the account, or you can just, ditch it.
It's money.
There's money on it, but that one's encrypted.
Okay. Just to find somebody to do it.
Yep.
Just take a big chunk out of your profits.
Some of these are stacks. Just keep that in mind.
Oh.
Damn. Sorry, I'm not looking. Let's check.
Right, I was going to give her the rest of it back unless you want to look first. Like, she's unconscious.
That's rude.
It is basically all she has left from her business.
Right? Just straight robbing her. But hey, look, we saved her life.
No. We saved her life. Like,
Yeah.
At the
This
point
is
at which
payment. It's self-tipping at this point.
To be fair, she was going to pay you that anyway.
Yeah. She crashed her ship. She's, she no longer has a say.
She's shit out of luck. I don't know what she's gonna do now.
I mean, we don't have an armory quartermaster on the ship. I was going to offer a job for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's
I
good
don't
to
know
keep
if
your
she'll
side chick nearby.
That makes you my first.
No, the ship is your first chick. We discussed
No.
this. Are you having memory issues?
No, but you trying to control my life. A, B. I don't think I need another one. You're definitely.
I work for the ship.
You work for the ship, like the ship has an
you're
AI.
right. I am the AI for the ship.
Ah, I see. Anyway, are you gonna bring her on board, or are we just gonna talk over comms?
I've already brought her on board. I was showing you this bag of her shit that I took.
Oh, I said it was rude to look through there. Let's get out of here, though.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Hey, on the way, can I buzz these Imperial stormtroopers and just fucking?
You just killed them.
Oh, good.
They were in the APC.
Oh, these guys down here?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So basically what just happened was the guys that were in this town, maintaining security, piled in their APC to go investigate that down ship, and as they came up on them, Waz completely decimated their shit with that blaster cannon.
Beautiful.
They're dead as a doornail.
Keeping peace in the town, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Look. When you are a rigid regimental organization, keeping peace and tyranny are basically the same thing.
True.
Yeah, stash that bad boy somewhere and go maybe to the inn that we stayed at that one time, or we just laying low in our ship.
You go to the bed and breakfast.
You can if you want. I still have that map.
What's the deal with this table away out here?
That was in case I needed a space map in a hurry, because it takes me a minute to bring it out.
Tracking.
Okay. There's a lodge. Let me give you some scale.
I remember this place.
Yep. I'm gonna imagine that if you show up at, because you're still in Stormtrooper armor, so they wouldn't recognize. If you showed up at Dex, they're gonna be like, "Oh God!" So we want like $1,000 deposit before you set foot in here.
Fair. But I left my wallet in my pants. Shit. This is awkward. So.
Well, let's get some tokens out here. Let's see if you guys really want to lay low here. Let's.
Oh yeah. Better spot for the ship, Captain. That's what a super spy Waz says.
We could maybe tuck it into the gazebo. No. Yeah, we do. We need to find a better hiding spot than this place.
And there's a big old swamp a couple miles away. It'd be a long walk. But I think you can cover it up with some muck.
Covetti's gonna be like, I'm not feeling so hot, and that chick looks like she's really badly messed up, so some medical facilities would be fantastic. Also, if we're gonna be walking miles through muck and swamp, we're probably gonna get infections and shit. Maybe the injured should just stay on the ship.
You don't want to just drop off these three and then the captain and I can go hide the ship?
Oh, that's an option too. We could just take the walk. I mean, the whole thing was to like lay low anyway. I was just gonna hide in the woods for a while in the ship.
That's the thing
Just
you can do too.
We can just camp out in the ship. There's no reason to.
I mean, we could stop by here maybe for a couple minutes and try to buy some stuff. I won't go inside, so they won't overcharge us. But you could like pick some stuff up to go, beef jerky and things, snacks.
I don't need any snacks though, Captain.
Yeah, I was talking to everybody else.
I'm gonna see if I can get like week's rations if they have anything here, Miss Hostess.
I have some energy bars if you want one, Captain. It's literally a reload.
Just a load of adrenaline.
No, it's an energy pack.
It's an energy pack.
It's a battery.
Oh. Yeah, I don't need that shoved anywhere. What is that, 17 volt?
Alright, Waz, you want to negotiate for the meals? Standard prices is 10 credits per head per day.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Pay the lady.
You take my credit card?
Sure. Make sure you mark it up when you do your expense report to the captain.
Expense report.
They don't turn those into the captain. They turn them into me.
Yeah. Alright, so she hands you bags of pre-cooked meals that are ready to go. They're in convenient little pouches, and they're homemade meals that you just, pull a little tab and it cooks itself.
That's awesome.
It's a future, man.
How about like a couple of gallons of your finest, cheapest whiskey?
It's cheapest.
Gallons? A couple of gallons. Hold on. 250 credits. It's not fine whiskey, but it's the finest we have.
It's not Gentleman Jack.
No, it's Jack. It's just not Gentleman Jack.
You're right, exactly.
It's Cornelian whiskey.
It's John, not Jack. Just a little bit different.
Little bits of bark still floating inside it.
Yep.
Thank you. How about, do you have like a tent? Or can I have like a couple of blankets?
So that request is going to catch them a little off guard, but they're still going to sell it to you. Let me go ahead and get a card for that. Hold on. I have one of those here somewhere. Let's see. That's gear and miscellaneous. first thing that comes around that's kind of like that. Do you want a environmental cocoon, which is super advanced but costs 2,000 credits, or do you want something dirt cheap?
You know my choice of whiskey and environmental. Give me the cheap one. 'Cause I see you got a bearskin rug over there. I can roll that bad boy up.
How many of these do you want?
Um, 5.
There you go. 500 credits.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. My name is Randall. Bye.
Did you sleight of hand Randall's card too? Is that what we're doing here?
No, it's just Waz would never spy himself like that. Realize she might be an Imperial because she's still here.
Yep. All right. You return with your supplies.
Come back out with a whole bunch of plastic bags under my hand, like trying to do it all in one trip. And I put everything down and I say,
like a real band.
I come back in and I have 5 tents. So we're ready to go camping in the woods, guys.
It's going to be fun. We're going to stay up, swap at manly stores.
Yeah, I got gallons of booze for us too.
Like campfire.
I can always make a campfire. But Super Spy Waz says we should probably not have a campfire. Keep it as low-key as possible.
So, let's see.
We're getting drunk in the woods. You want to keep it low-key?
There are 4 cabins. 2 of them are double bunk and 2 of them are triple bunk on this ship.
So we didn't need the tents?
No.
There's nothing wrong with having tents, even though we don't need them.
I agree. That's one of the reasons I let him do it. Let's see. What I need is Edge of the Empire text, and I need to add this, and did it work? It's thinking awful hard about that. Nope, it didn't work. Hold on, guys, I'm working on it. I'm getting a deck plan for the ship, since you guys are probably hanging on to it at this point. Let's see. Images for Tabletop Simulator. New assets. Maps. There we go. That's it. And
Mama's right over there. You can go see her.
there we go. All right. There's a floor plan you can click on in the Discord. That's probably the one we're going with. Yeah. So that gives you a basic idea of what the ship is like. You guys are gonna camp out in the swamp.
I was going to say forest. I don't really want to lose this thing in the swamp.
Okay.
But wherever is the best place to hide. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you land it in the forest. You have all these tents that you don't necessarily need. Who wants to roll me a survival check for something you could do with these? Or you could just suggest it and maybe you'll guess right.
We gotta put the tents over top of it and cover them with foliage so it looks like it's just part of the woods.
There you go.
Yeah.
Roll your survival check anyway. 1 purple. There you go. So Waz has constructed basically a camouflage netting that also kind of insulates the ship because it's got furs and shit in it. But yeah, you're under a camo net, all powered down in the ship. How long are we going to wait? And what are we going to do while we're waiting?
We should play this old game called Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe Call of Cthulhu. We should all play Call of Cthulhu. Shit, man. I think we're just going to be snacking and chilling out, and we should wait. How long do you think it would take to clear up and have civilian ships go through the blockade again? Does it take like a day, 2 days for them to reset and like...
Roll a d6.
Ooh, boy. Where am I going to get a d6 from?
There's a blue one right next to Kizik's thing.
Ah, okay. I can't grab that? I can roll it. Okay. No. There we go. 5.
5 days.
Oh, shit.
It is plenty of time for Payne to roll me 2 medical checks at 1 purple each to get Covetti. All she needs nutritional supplements and basic things, and fix the bumps and bruises on Vamp. Oh yeah. That's
7.
yeah.
That's 7-4.
She feels better than she ever has in her entire life.
And 4-6.
Yep. So the ladies have been all fixed up. Very grateful. Covetti finally has a minute to like talk to you guys, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that you came out to rescue me from that psychopath. By the way, still alive. We should probably do something about that. He's quite crazy. He's bombing both the Imperials and the Resistance here now, basically just for fun of it. Really,
Is he still here, like on this planet?
he's not on this planet. He's in this sector. He's traveling on a ship, not staying in one place for too long. He turned me over to the Imperials as a decoy once he had what he wanted from me, which is not something we're going to go into. Yeah, he's we have to take care of him, but we can't blow up his ship.
Why? You guys got a kid?
Now. Yes.
What do you mean now?
Well,
How long's it been?
so what he wanted was my genetic material so that he could have a child. Your scans of her would say she's never given birth.
So you didn't have a kid, he cloned something.
It's our child. I'm not willing to kill a child regardless of how it was brought into the world because he's a psychopath.
Like, what's the gestation period on a clone like that? They don't cook for a while?
I mean, technically they can cook for a while. You just have to light them on fire.
They can. Also, you got to realize that she's been gone for almost a year now.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we also watch a 7-year-old turn into a full-grown adult overnight?
Yeah. Well, that was a little different, though.
Yeah, that was using magic.
Space magic. So, yeah, that's she's gonna basically give you the story of like he did medical procedures on her, and then like when by the time she figured out he was basically, as you say, cloning her, she was too late for her to do anything about it, and then as soon as like he was done with what he needed, she was too much of a risk, so he let her loose in the town and sent the Imperials after her while he went and took care of one of his bombing plans. He's basically a bomber for hire. He'll work for anybody. He's been blowing up the Imperials, the Resistance, anyone who's got credits to pay, he'll blow up any target. That's just what he does.
Is there any chance the Empire thinks that he did all of that shenanigans that we just did?
Not at the moment, but you could probably convince them of that if you did the right things.
Okay.
Vamp, on the other hand, is going to basically be like, okay, so I need to figure out how to restart my weapons business.
I give her the bag. I found this.
Okay, so everything's still in the bag. You hand to her?
Everything that's still in the bag, I hand to her.
She's like, well, it's a start. Thank you for saving what you could. It's a start.
Yeah. What do you want to do in the long run? Do you want to end up? Can we drop you off somewhere? You need a place to chill for a while.
She's like, next time you're in Nar Shaddaa or Noctal, you can drop me off. I'm assuming you make regular stops there. But until then, you can either leave me here or I can hang out with you guys. I'd prefer to stay with you guys.
Okay. Cool.
Does anyone else want to do anything over the next, 5 so days that you're sitting here? Randall, Waz?
Can we send out any encrypted messages to the rebels?
Can I have Randall work on a blaster knuckle for me?
Blast fist or whatever it is?
Yeah, blast knuckles.
Okay.
Oh my god, that sounds really bad.
Okay, so you need a pair of brass knuckles and a blaster. And
Blast.
he can
Blast.
do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have
Blast knuckles.
I have those things.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, where can I set a mine out here in the woods? But yeah, making a more offensive weapon is probably better.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a 3 purple mechanics check.
All right. Yep. I'm set here.
Hold on, I'm gonna put in my brass knuckles.
You broke them.
I don't have a card for him, but I do have them.
It's okay, I got it.
And I'm just gonna help him work on them.
Sorry, it's only 2 purples. Oh no, wait, sorry, no, it was 3. Sorry, it's a powered version.
That's just Pain staying really still. He's doing this in his fist while it's on his body.
How many successes did you get?
I was at 0 and 3 advantage.
Okay, you need another 400 credits worth of materials, and it goes up by 1 difficulty if you want to try it again. I'm assuming that Pain is fronting the cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so it goes up 1.
Yep.
And then do I get a boost or?
No, you're taking another shot. It was supposed to be 4 to
Alright.
begin with. It takes 48 hours each attempt, so you only get this one more attempt anyway.
Alright, let me try to get to another state of Zen before I click the button here.
Okay.
Sweet.
1 success, 1 advantage. Okay. Would you like to add the knockdown quality to this weapon?
Sure.
Okay, so take your standard card and remember that it's got knockdown on it. You might want to write that in its description. And there you go. Oh, you said you don't have a card for it. Let me get you a card for it. It's in the generator, right?
Uh-huh. Under blast knuckles.
Knuckles. That was not the right thing. I found it. Okay. It's got a hilarious picture on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that picture would actually work, but
It's from Fallout. It's not actually a Star Wars thing.
yeah.
I mean, that is basically what it is, though. I mean, it's a blaster contained within a set of like gauntlet-style things, so that when you punch, it detonates the blaster, basically.
Yeah, and rams the metal into their face.
There's no metal. It's just it shoots. It fires a blaster bolt into their face when you punch them. That's what it does. Okay, that's a huge ass stat block, but we'll use it because, you know, it's there. Blast. Knuckles. You wanted to do encrypted stuff there?
Yeah. We have Covetti.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk to her about how she wants to play it as a spy and say, hey, so we can either, as of right now, like everybody thinks that you're dead. So if we keep you as a ghost, like that, you're just an awesome asset to have. Also, sorry that we didn't save you that one time, but we got you back. So we worked real hard to get you. So we can either have your big rescue, your big coming out as a motivating thing for the rest of the rebels, or again, we can just keep you as a ghost on our ship, and you can just, you jam Cobb like you're a super capable person. Which, what do you think, Miss Cavetti? Captain also can listen in.
So what you want to do is
our ultimate goal was to punch a hole, find this place, and then call in the fleet of the rebellions, we're the good guys now, we're not rebels anymore, but we're supposed to sweep this whole part, and I feel like we got a person back. We've blown up their fuel source. We need to get off of the planet, but like we've done some stuff. I don't know if it's time. Like you are more spy worthy than me. But
she's gonna be like, okay. So I thought that the idea before I left the Republic was that you guys were going to soften Imperial warlords for, you know, when the New Republic needed to come in and take them out. I'm guessing that's what you're doing here.
Not really.
Is it not?
I mean,
That
we
was our
kind
mission.
of became a warlord thing. Brought a whole bunch of people into the rebellion and started a couple conflicts, but
No.
No?
Nope.
That's not how you see it?
No, you came here as an agent of the New Republic to do exactly what they said, and you did it very successfully by stirring up dissent and, you know, starting rebellion. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. Now, you are correct that some of the people you've instigated don't know that you're part of the New Republic, but most of them do, and wouldn't have helped you or followed you otherwise. So,
Okay, right on.
I mean, there's a couple of them, like the Swoop Gang guys. I don't think you ever told them who you were actually working for.
No.
But, yeah, no, you have been doing that. It was the point of this campaign. But if you guys want to run off and be warlords of your own, Cavetti's probably going to instantly try to kill you because you were then, you know, traitors to the Republic and all that jazz. Like it would dramatically change this whole interaction if you are trying to become warlords.
Payne would be behind her going, like, the finger across the neck with a question mark.
So, I mean, eventually we're going to have to go and link up with the rebels again. If she wants to go back.
She's still very confused. So before we get sidetracked on your gross misinterpretation of what you're doing here, which now I'm wondering, like, if that was Dex's intention the whole time, are you actually, like, why did you even bother saving her? Like, I'm so confused if that was Dex's interpretation of what was going on here, why you did any of the things you just did.
He's sleepy.
I guess.
Sleepy.
I'll have to check his itinerary. You really got to keep the captain wound tight. and he's kind of been off schedule for a couple of days.
Okay.
I'm also thinking with a different type of head. Trying to make myself sound cool in front of the.
Hey, baby, I'm a warlord. We need lots of guns. Big guns.
Big guns.
God, it's so terrible. So she's really trying to figure out what you guys are asking, She's still kind of reeling from this event. She's very happy she's been saved, but she's not really thinking about the future. Now you kind of got her thinking about like her current tactical situation a little bit more. And I think she's going to be like, well, really it's up to you guys. She's like, I could easily go back to the Republic and do my old job and be your contact again. And I can probably arrange for some extra support, whether it be financial, material, or, combat support. Or I could stay here, you're right, everyone thinks I'm dead. I could be an asset here. I'm pretty good at getting into computers and doing tactical analysis and such like that. But you already have a pretty big crew. I'm down either way. You saved me, so you tell me what you want. Ultimately I do want to go back to my job in the Republic, but we're all here, and there is a blockade, so getting me back out is going to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, mainly I was just asking what you wanted to do in the long run, and it's get back to the Republic, so makes sense. We're going to try to do that. First, we got to get off world, which, what's that now? 2 days? Or no, he just spent 48 hours.
He just spent 48 hours twice, so Randall's done, but he can be doing all that while you guys are having this conversation. Right. If you need to spend time, but I'm assuming that everyone who wants to do long-term stuff has already done their stuff. You did see your card, right, Payne?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. It's supposed to have knockdown on there too, but it doesn't, so just...
The original card has it, so I'm good.
Okay. Okay, I think those are right.
Yeah, I'm down for just waiting it out and then trying to sneak out the blockade.
Okay. And nobody else wants to do anything?
Can I try a short range encrypted blast to the actual rebels so that they know we've got somebody and we're trying to get out at some point?
So when you say, because you guys are really confused.
Yep, so we're all powered down, so never mind. I sit on my hands.
That's not what I was going to say, but there is that. I was going to say rebels are the local resistance fighting the Empire, and the New Republic is the big government that used to be the rebels that is now in charge of the galaxy. Remember, this is post Battle of Endor. So, because you guys keep using them interchangeably, and I want to make sure we know they're different groups. So when you say contact rebels, I'm assuming you're like the guys who are blowing up the Imperials locally.
Yep. Our ship captain guy, although he's with the New Republic, and the 2 ships that I've given out.
Okay, so you don't want to risk powering up the ship?
Correct.
Okay. And everyone's on board with that?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. Alrighty, so you guys, there's commercial traffic starting to pick up again. It's not really that heavy, but there are ships coming and going. It's been about 5 days.
Yep.
You've had a chance to get familiar with your new ship. It looks like a group of Trandoshans were the last owners of this ship. So you did spend some of those 5 days, it was disgusting.
Yeah, clean up. Yuck.
They like to let their meat rot a little bit before they eat it, unless it's alive when they eat it, which they kind of like that too. They also have big game hunting trophies all throughout the ship.
Ooh, those are kind of cool.
Yeah, but they're like other people.
Yeah, I was about to say some of them are sentient beings. There's
a Wookiee head mounted on the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say your blankets on your bunks are Wookiee pelts.
Oh, that's not cool.
They love their Wookiee. They probably have Wookiee McNuggets, Wookiee burgers. They do it all for the Wookiee.
So was there food scraps in the beds that we were sleeping in? We had to clean that shit out first. Is that what?
So in like the main crew quarters, the triple bunk rooms, yes, it would have been really super gross in there. One of the double bunk rooms was obviously the captain's, and that one's actually relatively clean. But that's about it.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, I think today's the day. We're gonna try to power up the ship and do some scannage.
Okay, who wants to get on them
send
sensors?
Send out a message.
Sounds like something I want to do.
Okay.
Get in on that.
3 computers check for sensors.
Is that 3 purples?
Yep. Okay. You don't see shit. How do you want to spend your 4 advantage?
They did not see that I was trying to see anything.
So Randall's like drawing with crayons on the computer screen. It turns out that drinking gasoline mixed with your moonshine has long-term effects.
Oh boy.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
You probably should have talked to a real doctor.
Maybe. You never know.
You weren't complaining when he was making landmines out of the garbage can stuff earlier.
Fair. I'm not necessarily complaining now. I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Okay, so the scan didn't go well. Anybody else before we take off and do a visual check then?
I mean, I could do it if you want.
You are a computer. Why aren't you doing computers checks?
Because to do that, he has to talk to Gator.
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh,
You don't.
I don't know anything about
Yeah,
that.
you don't know anything about that. That's all in his head.
So Peyton, you want to like actually turn the ship on this time instead of having him just draw on crayons?
I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to make him look bad. The organics have such well, you know how they are.
Well, he's just over there drawing with crayons. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with drawing with crayons.
Of course not. Of course not.
So we're looking for like actual bleeps in the air to make sure when we actually fly up, we're not just gonna immediately get caught and start fighting.
It's got to have the bleeps and the sweeps and the creeps.
All right. You said computers check or
Yep.
perception?
It looks like Gator's already doing it for you.
I like your new voice there.
Thanks, Gator. Yeah, Captain. Looks like is it all clear?
Yes, it is.
Looks like it's all clear, Captain.
Up to orbit, anyway.
All clear up to orbit. Then we're fucked.
Oh man, waiting the 5 days. We were supposed to be not fucked, and we should be able to like pick something up there.
Sure. Sure.
You see any like big, huge fucking ships that we could like maybe sneak out with?
So, on sensors, you see a carrier battle group in the main lane, which is what you saw when you came in. And then you see lots of tiny signals that are probably starfighters doing a super regular pattern around the planet.
Okay.
So it means with a good perception roll, we could probably find the weakest point in that regular pattern and jump through it real quick. So it's Super Spy Waz says.
So you want to go ahead and give me that perception? Or you want me to do it?
It's a warfare check.
Oh shit. Randall should do it.
Randall, do a warfare check with your crayons. Be a Marine. Eat them.
Eat the crayons?
They'll give you superpowers.
All right.
Just the purple ones.
Just the purple crayons. All right. What's the warfare check?
It tastes better. It's a 2 purple check.
Nom nom nom.
It really did give you superpowers.
Nom 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 nom.
Excellent.
So it turns out what Randall was actually doing was he was just drawing out like if we were going to hit the optimal thing to get out of here, we'd have to hit right here, and he's figured it all out, and he just he's got it. That's what it is. He knows how to get out. You're going to have to blow up a couple of TIE fighters, and then you can punch a hole in their screen and get out before the carrier could possibly get to you.
Okay. Randall, good job.
Hey, I do what I do.
Just a mouthful of purple crayon. He's over there going, I do.
Yeah.
You want a drink? This stuff it'll burn hair off your chest.
You guys got cheap whiskey. I'm sure he's diluting it.
Yeah, it'll burn paint off a starship. A little bit of Booster Blue.
Oh, that's what happened. The crayons are dyed with Booster Blue.
Yep.
Now he's hooked.
Yep. We've never had a character have that problem before.
Yeah, but
Right.
we never had a doctor who could instantly cure those kind of things.
All right, so I'm gonna start flying towards where I need to just take out a couple of TIE fighters, and let's get this done.
Sounds good.
Maybe you could successfully do a fire discipline this time. Captain.
Nope. My leadership check is awful, and I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, I guess my octopus is dead.
It's just in space.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's true.
You have an octopus down there? That's
They
not
didn't see it.
normal. That is not normal.
That's why he's going after that side chick.
Right? No wonder he's going after this. He's got an octopus down there. I'm pretty sure even for your species, that's not normal.
Payne, you literally have a readout of my organs, and you know what I'm packing. So
I don't know what it does when, certain things happen.
you're a doctor,
Yeah?
right?
Who's where?
Yeah, but I don't do, not like a sex doctor.
I'm flying.
I'm in the gunnery that I was in before. That thing is lucky.
I'm in the ion turret again.
Okay.
Nice. Then we got Randall's doing randoms, and Machine is in the other gun.
Has Randall or Cavetti managed to make a missile yet?
No
No,
one's.
you had him build your stupid blast
I
fist.
was about to say no one's tried.
I thought that's what they were doing while we were shooting.
No, they can't just build one out of like nothing.
We just chainsawed down some trees and put a log in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put a log in there and then a baridium charge in the log, it would probably work.
That'd be tight.
All right. So you come up. You got two blips on your radar. They appear to be some sort of advanced TIE fighter. Anyone want to take? So you're at a point where you can take long range scans. Try to give yourself an up edge by looking at the card if you want.
Oh yes,
It's a 3 purple computers check.
Randall.
Sorry, I'm watching Virginia Tech's offense not do a goddamn thing at the very end. So 3 purple computers.
Yep. Sorry, we're watching Randall not do it.
Right?
Oh my God! I take it all back.
That's the best roll I've seen.
They're all dead.
Yes.
With 2 triumphs, I'm not going to be they're instantly dead, but you are definitely going to be able to call out some shenanigans if you want. How do you want to spend your 2 triumphs? These are
Remotely
these
cut them off.
these are the fighters that you're dealing with.
I would. Is it out of the realms to whenever they attempt to fire their missiles, it just jams and it blows up their entire their ship?
I will let you do that to one of them if you would like.
I like that.
That's in the realm of possibility. Okay. So Randall's over there chewing on his crayon, doing something super intense on the computer, and Like, Dex is about to ask him what the F he's doing when he kind of like waves one of his little flipper things, and a hologram of this fighter with all of its stats comes up in front of Dex so he can get a good look at it.
Wow, this ship's got it all.
Yeah, that ship is definitely gonna kill itself when it shoots at us.
I was talking about this freighter. It's got like hell of a readout thing. Oh, never mind. Have I ever seen something like this before?
Nope. Actually, yes, once. When you guys were arrested and thrown in prison, there were a flight of these exact fighters made a run on the Proto Shadow.
Oof. Okay. Well then, fire some missiles, I guess.
We don't have any missiles, Captain.
We should make some missiles then.
I already said that. You guys were like, you can't just make them out of nothing.
We got stuff on this ship, right?
Not to make missiles.
Oh, I thought he could ship missiles out.
If you guys had said during the 5 days that you wanted to be doing something, that you wanted to make missiles, we could have made that happen, but you didn't, and he can't just shit them out, unfortunately.
I get you.
My bad.
A grenade you could do, not a missile.
All right, so he's got one of them taken care of. We just shoot the other one and we're through.
Load pain into the missile turret.
Ooh, that's an episode of Futurama.
No, we discussed this. You're the one that wants to get loaded into the missile turret, remember?
I really did.
As you guys are having this conversation, one of the TIE defenders explodes.
Can we start shooting the other one now?
You probably should, or I'm going to have it shoot.
Yeah, let's hit that thing.
You're gonna do your gain the advantage or whatever it was, and
I was maybe, but like it's not gonna work. So
do it. It might work.
okay, all right. So yeah, first I'm going to. It's stay on target is the maneuver.
Okay.
And then my action is going to be fire discipline.
Okay.
It's not gonna work.
If you do this properly, they will get a ton of boosts on the next shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not even boosts, it's upgrades.
It's 11-11. I haven't flipped one yet. I'm gonna flip a destiny token.
Do it.
So the purple goes away, right?
Yep,
Did you already flip it?
I did.
Okay. Hiya!
Okay,
Listen
so
up, guys. I know I'm a shit captain, but here's what you're gonna have to do.
every additional success grants this to an additional crew member. So every crew member can now get an extra boost to their attack, and they upgrade their attack by 1. So 1 upgrade and 1 boost to your next attack. Also, if you get 3 advantage, and you want to spend it this way, you can inflict 1 system strain on their target as well as regular damage until the beginning of the next turn. I don't know why that last part is important, but it's in there. All right, so let's have the gunnery checks. Who's going first, and who's on what turret?
I got that triple blaster turret thingy. Machine's got the other triple blaster thingy, and Waz is in the ion gun. What's the
Okay.
difficulty?
They're flying straight at you, and because it's stay on target, you upgrade your attack by 1.
Yep, did it.
Okay, with the silhouette and speed difference, it's 1 red, 1 purple, and 1 black.
Is the black for space or?
The black is for shields. They have 1 forward and 1 rear shield. That's something Randall can take care of on his turn.
I hit! Holy shit!
You sure did.
7 damage.
Okay. Okay. So that's 4. You hit him. It's pretty significant. Waz hit. How much?
9.
That's 10 ion damage.
Ion damage. All right. So system strain also pretty messed up. Sparks all over the ship. Smoke coming out. pretty messed up.
All right, machine is last.
Machine's going to roll his thing. He's got a whole 2 greens, and he's at difficulty 111. Fire.
But he upgrades, and he's got a boost.
Oh, I forgot to upgrade him. I'm going to let him go again. Upgrade him, and he gets a boost. So it's 50-50. He still didn't do it. He is a stormtrooper after all. Okay. Randall,
Yes.
would you like to follow up your 2 triumphs by taking the shields down on this thing?
Or he spoofed their missile?
He can. But spoofing...
No, I'll go for the missile spoofing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a better option, because that missile's going to fuck us up.
It's a valid point. That's a valid point.
I'll do the missile spoofing. So 2 purples. That's what it is. 2 purple computers.
Yep, 2 purple computers.
Not quite the double triumph, but
Okay. Let me upgrade their attack. Sorry, downgrade their attack. Upgrade their difficulty. So, let's look at this. Speed difference. That difference plus player advantage means that that purple becomes red, and then upgrade because the missile thing becomes another purple. And he's got those and those. Well, he didn't despair. Still hit with the missile, though.
my bad, guys.
Ah, you still successfully did it. It just
Should have spoofed it better.
spoofed Hada. Where is that card? What does that missile do? Cockpit mounted concussion missile does 6 damage, critical 3, blast 4, breach 4, breach 4. Okay, so you don't get any armor. And he doesn't. So it's 9 damage, no armor.
Ouch.
Yep, it's a missile. It hurt. Shreds of the armor coming off the ship. The comm array's been hit pretty badly. There's big chunks on this forward section that are just, pitted and gouged from the missile impact. And it is the top of the round.
Do you think, Captain? Unless we still get those bonuses?
Yeah, I think I gotta redo it.
It is.
Okay, so again, stay on target and fire discipline.
Okay. The missiles are going off here. It's like, oh my god! He's like, no, stay on target.
Steady.
Hold.
Steady. Fire.
Okay, so that's 1 additional boost and 1 additional upgrade for
Hit the roll button.
the next person who goes. So it's only the next person.
Holy shit.
That'll do it. So the fighter explodes.
Our fighter got ioned.
Oh.
Ooh.
How would you guys like a TIE Defender?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So the ion hits it and completely disables the fighter. And it's just, because of the 2 triumphs, it basically just floats into the docking clamp.
Wow.
I'll go out and take care of the pilot.
Yeah. Good idea.
I'm going to pull him out of that docking clamp and push him out of the other one.
So as you go to hit the docking clamp, you realize life support was one of the things that's no longer working. He's not actually dead yet, but if you don't open the door...
Fine.
I mean, you can throw him out if you want, but you don't have to.
I kind of want to just pitch him out.
What sort of certs does he have on him?
Fine, we'll leave him in there. Jeez.
What sort of certs?
Or, yeah.
It's got security plus,
That's I'm like, what are you talking about?
Does he know Python?
Well, he's definitely in the top secret clearance to fly one of these things.
Yeah. But what sort of stuff can we take from him to make sure we can fly this later on?
Oh, it's a standard tie interface. It's just better than that. Ghost can definitely fly it. Anyone with a rank in piloting can probably get away with piloting it. It's just, how well you can pilot it.
Yeah.
I guess. Go ahead.
My certain question was like, is there any like weird key or something that is specific to this, or
Even if there was, you guys just disabled the shit out of it. It's
fair
it's completely wiped. You're gonna have to reboot the OS from scratch.
Payne would like to stand in the doorway and watch him die.
You can do that too if you want. You can just pitch him out the airlock. So we're gonna jump to hyperspace. So who's gonna roll the astrogation?
I feel like that's something I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm terrible at it.
I would help, but I'm watching a life form pass away.
2 purple astrogation. Do it quick before Payne gets impatient and pitches him out in hyperspace just to see what happens.
Oh,
All right, guys, I think I got this guy.
All right.
that was a weird hyperspace. We went straight back to the farm.
Yeah. Where are we now?
You're
Wow,
home.
just got crushed.
That lambda isn't there anymore.
Now it's a big doodad.
It's so big compared to this place.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to fit, but it's like barely going to fit. Dun, dun, dun. We're actually early, and that's as far as I had planned. So you guys can do whatever you want for the next, 30 minutes or so.
I'm going to convince Ranither that I'm going to take this ship back.
So you guys start playing Sabak. Let's play Sabak. I'll be Ranither.
Shit. This is not going to end well for me.
Sure it will. He's not here.
So can I use the security monitors in the wherever we're playing this to help the captain?
Sure. Draw 5 cards. Ranither draws 5 cards, and he's like, "What kind of stakes, Captain? What do you want to do?" I say, "You want that ship? I want 5,000 credits. That's equal, right? That's the same thing." No, better yet, I get to take the droid apart if I win.
Which droid?
Payne. Who else?
I don't have the authority to do that.
Oh, I whisper in your ear. Tell him he can do it, Captain. I can.
Okay, all right, yeah, you win. You get to take a Payne apart.
Okay. So,
It's got like this AI thing going on. You need to
How
fix.
Ranither died.
Yep. So, let me get some stuff.
You would have to fight against Gator. Gator would just say, "Okay, go for it."
Okay, it's got some strange things. He's got these coins. You're not sure about what they are and all that jazz. Actually, there's 3. There's 4 of you. So we want 4 of those. Okay. So, the pot's right and everything, and you guys flip your cards and do a little bit of gambling, and let's see what you got. It turns out you win.
Okay, 2 pair.
Sure. It really doesn't matter. You still win.
Nice.
I could have had a royal flush. You would have won. So it turns out you won the ship back and these weird coins that he threw in for good measure.
What the fuck are these?
So
Was he eating them?
The collector takes those.
the collector takes the gold ones. The strange doubloons, we're going to do something different. I'm going to give 2 points of experience for every player who's here for that particular hand.
Oh shit!
Also, you guys are going to get XP for completing the mission because you saved Cavetti. Also, you got your ship back.
And vampire.
And the TIE fighter.
The
Shit, I was trying to
TIE
remember
fighter is
what it was.
actually a really big thing.
Yeah.
Vampire's going to try to strike a deal with Randall to have him manufacture some guns for her. And she's going to probably set up shop here somewhere.
That makes sense.
Sell to us.
Well, to sell to you guys, the rebels, anywhere. Like, she's going to try to restart her business.
Makes sense. Yeah.
As it turns out, Randall was already here making guns. Randall, why don't you give me a 3 purple mechanics check? He's not here. It's fine. So you guys want to look over this TIE fighter, huh? So
I'm looking at it.
your mechanic guy, Cole, about shits his pants when he sees what you brought back. Not just the TIE fighter, but like
Why?
Yeah, it's an assault ship, is what you brought back.
He shits his pants. He's not going to be able to get into the ship with shitty
It's
pants.
an inoculation.
I really thought I kept that under wraps. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of that going around, though.
Cole, what have you been working on while we were gone?
He's been on the Proto Shadow doing like the rest of the crew's been on the Proto Shadow. He only came over because you guys had that stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
You didn't really give them things to do. They've just been being the crew of the ship.
So Cole, we beat the shit out of this TIE Defender. If you could take a look at it, maybe get it back up to snuff. There's no body in it anymore.
There's still a body. I didn't take it out.
Oh, I thought you were going to throw it in hyperspace just to see what would happen.
No, I wanted to watch him die. He wasn't dead yet.
So you get a free suit out of it too. Slightly used.
Slightly used.
Only needs a little bit of power washing to get the vomit and poo out of it.
Yeah, right. Because that's what happens when you die.
I'm gonna take the body back to my lab.
Okay.
God, the experiments begin.
The experiments have already been going on.
Open him up, and his
Look.
name tag says Kevin.
Have you not seen this, there, Ghost? Have you not seen this? This is what he's
No,
been working on in his spare time.
I'm not allowed to look at it.
I cloned a Kevin. I tried to artificially put a brain in it, like a computer brain. That's how I ended up with Gator.
Someone picked him up. There we go. Now he fell back down. Let me lock him in place.
Can I have another? Do I have another body now?
You have the same body. You can take parts of that one and parts of this one and put them together.
Yeah. I want to see if I can get the brain to work again.
This works fabulous. So what computer brain are you going to try and put in it this time?
None. The one I just picked up is the one, the dead one in the ship here.
You're going
Kevin.
to try and reanimate him?
He's frozen, so technically he's been in a cryogenic like stasis. I want to see if I can bring him back.
Roll me a 3 purple medical check.
That's it.
Yeah. You just want to bring him back. You're not putting him in anything else, right? You're just reviving him after death?
I mean, not yet. I'm going to try to put his brain in the clone body.
Yeah, but right now you're just trying to revive him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 purple.
Wow, I want to live in the future.
You just hold that thought for a second. Okay, so you do it. You zap him, and he sits upright, and there's like immediately drool coming down his face. His vitals are perfect. He's totally alive. You've revived him. He's brain dead. He knows his name. He knows his name is Kevin, and that purple crayons taste the best. That's
All right.
what he knows.
Can I have my other body now, though? I only have one in here. That's my first Kevin. This is my second Kevin. Different genetic stock, though.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Yeah. See, I need to record that and put it on my soundboard so I can just press that button.
Yeah, absolutely. Clip it.
So I want to see if I can wire a control interface into their brains so I can remote control them like droids.
Oh God. Oh no. No. There's a reason that we haven't done this.
But you guys do it to us all the time.
We did not put electrodes directly into your tissues because you don't have tissues.
I don't understand the problem here. You guys make robots do what you want all the time. I want to see if I can make fleshy things do what I want. Also, you
Yeah.
don't know this is happening because there's no cameras in here and it's on lockdown.
I don't know. Yep. I don't know what's going on.
Wait till I get your girlfriend.
5 reds.
What's 5 reds?
You
Oh,
want-
to
yeah.
add a thing?
Yep.
How many light side tokens are left?
3.
So I can drop 1 red to a purple, and then a purple to nothing, and then 1 red to a purple. So it's 3 reds and a purple.
Sure.
Should have gone the other way. Just rolled 5 yellows versus 5 reds.
It wouldn't have been 5 yellows. It would have been 4 yellows and a green.
You're not getting a vampire in here.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I do.
Just gonna whoop your ass is what's gonna happen.
He succeeded. So,
I have a working control interface for this brain dead human.
you guys never really watched Deep Space Nine for Star Trek, did you?
I did. I don't remember that part.
So there's a episode called The Magnificent Ferengi where they accidentally kill someone, a hostage they're supposed to be trading to the Dominion, and they wire him up exactly as you just described with electrodes, and they have a remote control, and it is the most janky looking thing. And that's basically what you've got. Like, you can hit a button and it makes his leg kick forward. So you can kind of, if you like very meticulously hit buttons, make him like zombie stutter step forward using neural impulses in the body.
All right.
It's never going to fool anyone. Like, it doesn't look like it like a person. It also
You're a goddamn monster.
also not capable of any type of advanced anything. And eventually he's going to starve to death because he can't eat.
Why can't he eat?
You have a vegetable on a string, is what you've got.
I
You
can
get rid of it.
intravenously feed him, and I can exercise him, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm keeping him alive. I gotta refine this. Eventually, I can make an interface.
Oh, this is going to lead to a worse fight. He is not alive.
I mean,
He had a DNR.
by my definitions, he is definitely alive. He's not sentient yet, but I can stimulate his brain centers.
Dr. Payne is a war crime. He is a walking, talking Geneva nightmare war crime.
I added some more descriptive things to him.
You should rename your character War Crime.
I'd be a superhero.
Yeah,
Oh,
that needs
man.
to be a villain name. A big fucking
But I
robot.
work for the good guys, so I'm
Do
a good
you?
guy.
Are you?
You're the one who wanted to be a warlord. What's better than having some war crimes under your belt?
I was trying to be cool, man.
By the way, speaking of war crimes, this wouldn't even be the first one I made.
Oh, I know. You made a fucking poop virus.
That wasn't the first one.
I know. I'm just trying to go back chronologically here.
You're going to be doing this for a few minutes.
Yeah.
This is going to
To
take
throw
you.
in a
This is,
dog
gonna-
kinda well.
this is going to take you all the way back to episode 1, where he stole a Bacta tank from like a hospital. Like,
During wartime.
yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't even ask where it came from, so you're kind of culpable.
He's culpable for everything. He's in charge.
That's a true story.
I'm the one committing war crimes, technically. That's how they're gonna take it when we're in trial, anyway.
They are. They're going to turn to you and be like, "He's a droid. He doesn't get to make his own decisions. You had to tell
Yeah.
him to do that."
Yeah.
And-
And then you replay the clip. I am a tool. I am a tool. I am a tool. Yep. You called him a tool. That means
Just like a crescent wrench, right, Captain?
Yep.
And then you get a little text. Who's the tool now, bitch?
Gator, is that you?
You gotta figure out how to offload Gator into one of these zombie puppets. It's gonna be fucking great.
Oh my god,
It's
this
gonna
gonna be awful.
it's just gonna fucking show up in Ranither's room and be like, I'm a real boy!
Yeah, I'm a real boy.
Oh, it's going to be so much better than that when the art's eventually done, because Gator has to leave willingly, but Mr. Clean is working on a new body for him, but it's a body that's going to be right there with the Jawa every step of the way.
Nice. Like power armor.
Oh man, I should have done it like that. It's actually a fly. Me and Jeremy talked about how we were going to do it. It's going to be pretty good.
So I have to find another droid brain to put in this thing.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I know there's a little R2 unit around here that's been
Yeah,
a
put
little
an
off.
astronaut in it.
Yeah, put an astromech in it. It'll be easy. They only have to move like 2 legs.
Oh my god, it starts whistling, beeping as a person.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's literally it's like this. It's beep, whistle, whistle, beep, beep, beep.
Oh,
It just says the words because it doesn't understand.
yeah. Mouth output 5.
Never lifts its
1,
arms.
0.
Its arms-
0, 1.
Its arms always stay down.
Yep. No facial expressions.
Walks into doors just full on.
Constantly. Yeah, it thinks it's smaller than it really is, so it tries to walk through like only R2 spaces. That's gonna be terrible.
So could I use my interface to copy somebody like an organic brain?
No.
Yeah, we're talking an organic brain is like tens of millions of neurons and synapses. You ain't getting that.
So Cole's going to ring the captain and be like, "I can't do much with this TIE Defender without more TIE Fighter parts, but the assault shuttle should be repaired in a couple days."
Oh, sweet. Yeah, there was a lot of like outer hull damage. We took a missile to the face.
Yeah, the Amaray is just gone, but we can fix it.
Cool. Appreciate the effort, man. If you need any parts or anything, maybe we can make a special trip to go get some TIE Fighter parts.
Yeah, just use the ion cannon on this assault ship to disable some more TIE Fighters, and that should work out. We can do that.
We should probably work on a better way to tow them if we're going to use this to take them.
We could use like a really long bungee cord.
They're called tow cables. They make those.
So how does returning to land work on a tow cable between two ships?
I mean, it'd be like towing something from a helicopter on a winch. The towed ship would not be under power. It'd be
Right.
okay. Free falling. You don't have a tractor beam on this, so with that said, you have one hard point to play with, so you do not have a lot of hard points to play with either.
Can I walk around? Oh no, that's not the right way. Can I send out a message to the actual rebels around here that want to know about this fighter and say, hey, send a couple of tech people here and have them go over it so they get some information?
You can, yeah.
You said rebels again, but do you really
those
mean?
ones are the rebels, right? This is the rowdy bunch. No, what were they? The metal stallions?
They're the rusty rednecks. All right. You send that out. They're going to send a couple of people. They already know where you live, so it's not too difficult.
Weird.
It's not weird. You guys keep giving them ships. You would know where that person was, too.
Yeah, we're their ship dealer.
They're going to show up and be like, you had another one for us? Look at that pretty ship.
We're gonna hang on to this one for a little while.
You haven't paid us for the last two.
That's true.
You didn't say we were for sale. You said you were going to give them to them.
Because once you pop, you don't stop. You keep coming back for that good ships.
So Cavetti's going to have a full workup of this defender on a data pad, and she's going to be like, okay, so we need to like give this to the rebels and have some copy for ourselves and send some back to the Republic, and I guess gotta get
All
some
the things.
information out on this thing because this thing's fucking dangerous.
The Phantom too. We got a scan on that. If you want to send that data out to everybody.
Yep, it's not as good, but yeah, you definitely got on that.
Sweet. So okay, the Defender, the TIE, is it space worthy and can be flown by people now, or it cannot be flown because of its missing parts?
It's going to need its operating system reloaded, and Cole can do most of that for you. So he can get to the point where it flies. Not as good as it did before, but it can fly. The trick of it is going to be TIEs don't have life support. So you need to bring life support with you. But TIEs usually don't have shields or hyperdrives, and this one has both. So this fighter can jump into hyperspace and appear anywhere in the system. Most TIEs can't do that. It means the bad guys don't have. It means the bad guys have that capability, but now so do you.
Right.
We also need to make sure we fix the new ship we just got. It's down to 6 hit points.
Yeah, he already told you that it would be fully repaired in 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, I was busy with a project.
Yeah, you were.
We have 7 hit points, but yes.
I'm God.
Just letting you know.
You can go ahead and
tracking.
You can go ahead and change that back to having full hit points. That way we don't forget next session. But yeah, the TIE is going to be a little bit more of a thing. But as the captain of this little motley crew, you could start training up additional pilots and then be able to call in the TIE Defender as fighter support. Because it can jump in, it could be waiting outside of a combat zone, and you could spend your 1 NPC point to have the fighter on standby if you wanted.
Good call. Yeah, I gotta find a pilot to put in it.
Or
maybe
train a pilot.
Yeah, train a pilot. I still have to find one.
Oh, I got a question, Chris.
I got an answer. It's probably no.
So I'm a doctor.
No.
No.
And brains are basically organic computers.
That's in a manner of speaking.
I want to start hacking. I have 2 healthy specimens. I have 2 specimens here. I want to start learning to hack them.
You can't hack the brain to make them into your little flesh puppets. I'm sorry.
I think I can. I'm slowly doing it.
Oh man. I just can't wait for Ranather to come back next time and they'll be like, look at the Franken-Kevins, look what we've done.
I don't let anybody in my special place.
Oh, damn. Who rolled the despair?
I rolled a shit ton of dice, and it only came up 1 3 and then a despair.
Yeah, that happens.
That's great. A lot of cancel outs.
Yep. I think. Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk to Cavetti. I'm gonna say we've got this ship that just attaches to other ships, so we can start coming up with a plan to get that crazy bomber guy.
Oh, we have that. Yeah, we could also go ahead and try to get some ties using the Proto Shadow and our Tide Defender. Or the Defender. Basically, or come out of. Oh no, we could use the Proto Shadow and our freighter.
Use all 3 of those have ion cannons. You have 3 ships with ion cannons now.
Oh yeah, we could get some fucking things done. Pew pew. All right, that's for next session.
Yep. I was about to say, I think we had a very successful session. I'm very happy with how all this went. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
If anybody needs to use the Bacta tank, you now recover 2. Nope, still just 1. 1 additional wound per rank of Bacta specialist. I am a Bacta specialist.
I should take another leadership point. How much experience did we get?
12. It should be enough for you to get a rank of leadership, because it should be a class skill.
I think so.
All right. Let me save the map.
That means he can take 2 people with him into combat now, right?
That's right. And I'm going to call the stream there. I'll see you guys.